Supplemental list, item number 1.
Yes, Mr. Naik, who are present from the CMC.
My lord, the additional commissioner in charge of the commissioner's office is there, my lord. The city engineer is also there.
Okay. Please give the names of the officers. So we are taking as for the matters which are posted to today. The first one is order number 130 and it is dated 29/8/2024. I hope you got it.
My lord, I got it.
Got it?
My lord.
So in that order we have mentioned that Mr. Asanu Kumar Samanto, the city engineer, he was asked to file a detailed affidavit regarding the discharge of drain water to Taradanda Canal. That was the basing on some paper clippings and other things. We whether it is correct or not, if then what steps are to be taken, how it can be prevented. So whether that city engineer, Mr. He's present.
Well, he's present.
Mr. Samant.
Is present.
So Mr. Samant, today is the date fixed for that order dated 29/8/2024. It was passed and you are supposed to 29/8 actually. That detailed affidavit in this regard. Okay. That's an instruction regarding discharge of drain water. Yes. So affidavit has been filed.
No. I have instructions, my lord. He's requested that he'll file the affidavit the next date. I have instructions on the basis of which he'll file an affidavit.
Are you filing this affidavit on this point?
It's not an affidavit, my lord. It's like a compliance report. Usually, my lord, hand over to my lords.
So the compliance report is dated. Once we say that.
No, my lord. He had to file an affidavit. That is very clear from the order. He has not been able to. Then file it on the
first of all, it is basic media report.
Right.
So it is mentioned that 5 or 6 they are discharging the water to that Taradanda Canal.
Right.
So that was the report, and we asked him to verify if it is correct. Then what steps are to be taken to
it is
prevent
there
it.
here as a factual report. The affidavit, my lords, will ensure that the next day I'll file.
No, all right, we are accepting it, but file it to an affidavit. That was the order. What you have mentioned in that report?
My lord, recollect, my lord, this matter, my lords, was also taken up, my lord, in the last date, where, my lords, a DPR of 32 crores has been sanctioned to construct new drains, which will divert that water away from the Taradanda Canal. As of right now, because there is no other alternative, some amount of drainage is there into the Taradanda Canal.
Please show us that where have you mentioned it.
The first page, my lord. Regarding discharge of effluents of drains into Taradanda Canal.
Yes.
It is pertinent to mention here that keeping in view the observations of the Honorable High Court in suo motu PIL number 2140 of 2020, and as per the instruction of the Additional Chief Secretary to the Government in Housing and Urban Development Department, it was visited by the Special Secretary to Government in Housing and Urban Development Department and Engineering Chief Odisha Sewerage Board, Government of Odisha, to the Taradanda Canal, and they have recommended for diversion of 8 numbers of drains of Cuttack Municipal Corporation to prevent the drain water flow into Taradanda Canal.
Okay.
In this regard, a detailed
project. That means what we say that the media report, in fact, is correct. Yes. That drain waters are coming to Taradanda Canal, and you are taking that detailed project report amounting to rupees. Please place on. Let us see that.
In this regard, a detailed project report amounting to 32 crores 32 lakhs 95,989 .27 only has been prepared for the construction of drain for disposal of wastewater from storm water from Urban Hatpa to Noya Bajar into main stormwater channel 1 and submitted to the government in Housing and Urban Development Department by letter number 12819 dated 23/8/24 for necessary approval and sanction of fund for execution of the said work. My lord, recollect, my lord had in fact directed, rather suggested to the learned GA to expedite this sanction.
Where is he?
Because he's on his legs.
Acha. All right, let him come. So this is to be expedited.
Ma'am.
This it has been submitted to the government.
Ma'am.
Okay.
That's why, my lord,
This
the
is to
second
be-
paragraph after that says, after getting approval and sanctioning of funds of 32 government, the Cuttack Municipal Corporation will
we are taking note of it, but once you file the affidavit
Ma'am.
indicating all these things,
Ma'am.
then we can ask him that within what period you are likely
My lord,
to.
in fact, my lord had also called for the detailed project report itself. That also I'll enclose in the affidavit.
Okay.
Absolutely. Otherwise, it becomes vague.
Right.
Ma'am. I'll indicate that, my lord, in the affidavit as well as file the DPR also.
That is that this first one is relating to that.
Ma'am.
Okay. So you take down here that as per the order number 130 dated 29/8/2024, Mr. Atanu Kumar Samanto, city engineer, was asked to file a detailed affidavit regarding the discharge of drain water to Taradanda Canal as reported in media. The Land Counsel for the CMC, Mr. Nayak, submits while filing the what do you call this one? This status or what is this
This
report?
is a status report.
Status report submitted that the detailed affidavit will be filed within a week by the next date. However, he has mentioned in the status report as follows. Eto quote kar diyantu. Hala? So put up this matter on such and such date. Put a date. Acha, Mr. Atanu Kumar Samant, city engineer, appears through virtual mode. Hala? Okay. Now the second one in that very order, that the Land Council for the CMC was asked to apprise this court as to who is the executing agency of the Plantation Drive and up to which area by the side of Taradanda Canal such Plantation Drive is to be carried out and the time frame to complete the Plantation Drive.
Well, my lord, may I kindly come to page 2, my lord?
Page 2.
Ma'am.
Next page.
The second subparagraph.
Second, okay.
Regarding plantation work, my lord.
Please.
Regarding plantation work starting from Jobra.
Please adjust the mic so that yes.
Regarding plantation work starting from Jobra by the side of Taldanda Canal,
yes.
It is stated here that one Government of India undertaking agency, that is Engineering Projects Limited, was assigned by the Cuttack Municipal Corporation to execute the plantation work at the site of the Taldanda Canal, and for the said purpose, the required plans have been provided by the DFO Cuttack. And in the meantime, around 400 numbers of plants have been planted with tree guards from Jobra to railway dockyard.
Okay.
Since the next para also says, in this connection, it is further mentioned here that the renovation and extension work of road from Jobra to NRRI is being executed by the R&B Division number 1 Cuttack. After completion of said renovation and extension work, the said area will be planted.
Okay, so this is relating to that plantation. Take subpara kar diyantu. In the aforesaid order number 130 of dated 29/8/2024, the Land Council for the CMC was asked to apply this court as to who is the executing agency of the Plantation Drive and up to which area by the side of Taradanda Canal such Plantation Drive is to be carried out and the time frame to complete such Plantation Drive. In the status report, the submitted by the Land Council for the CMC, it is mentioned at a quote karibe. Page number 2 ru mudei deli hala. एटा लिखि दउछि एटी साइड रे प्लांटेशन बोली है ना अब एटा होछि केनाल तो अछि हला डिस्चार्ज ऑफ ड्रेन है ना दे दउछि से छोटो नाउ द थर्ड वन मिस्टर नायक learning counsel for the CMC was also to file a report regarding the removal oblique clear the garbage construction waste dumped on the stretch from Jobra to Girivati Tarini Temple by the side of Taradanda Canal, which has led to congestion of the canal road and polluting the environment of the localities. Just see the today's picture, one of the garbage. Please show it. Video presentation. Are you able to mark this? This road is from that.
Not yet visible on my screen. I think probably that.
Show it, show it. On करो एटा से जो ब्रिज रेलवे येटा जाई से जो हमर जोब्रा रु जो जाई छी नुवा बाजार को जो रास्ता now you see this garbage हला एटा
yesterday we have visited that spot. That is sir 50% सरीची sir within 2 days सेटा हबो बोली सेवन हम कहउतला जा सेमसी
एटा देखंदु एपट साइड रे से जो कवर अपन करछंदी तारदंडा केनाल रो ई साइड
आज्ञा सेटा गोटे ता पछरे से जो गार्बेज जोटा गदा हिची सेटा ता पाखटा होची रेलवे रे सेटा विराट गोटे पॉन्ड भलिया हिची लो लाइन लैंड अछि आ सेटा सर जोटा पडुची ए सर जोटा सो मातृभवन पाखरे जोटा सो करूनांती सेवन सो 30% से जो कोन सेटा करछंती जायकार सेई जो एवडा सो आनी सेट पकोछंती
last phase of the box train work is not yet complete. The toughest drain part from Chhatra Bajar to Matrubhavan.
आपण देखंतु एटी गार्बेज रे तादरे माने गच्छ ते माने खूब पंजेंट स्मेल
सर से जो गच्छ न सर से माने जो आज पचारथुल तक हमें हाउ कुड दिस ट्रीज आर कमिंग से कोचंद से जोटा हमें जायकारू खोलुचु सेउडा पकोचंती आ दैट टू एटा सर आ गोटे होची से जेटा होची जो मार्केट हेनी छत्र बाजार रो एपटु जो होची सेटा कोन मार्केट कोचंती अर्बन हाट रो 300 दुकान सिटी अछि सोर्स से गार्बेज जोटा प्रत्येक दिन सन पकोचंती माने पर सफा करचंती एगेन एंड अगेन
ये जो स्टॉक आपण देखु जे एटा तो माने पहाड़
वाले सर
ये तो गोटे ये दिने दी दिन नुहे
नहीं सर करेक्ट नहीं
you see this two type रो गार्बेज ये दिने दी दिन नुहे
नहीं सर
एवडा को रास्ता साइड रे आपण गोटे साइड रहउची आपण ब्यूटिफिकेशन करूचंती तारदंडा केनाल को से जो ये देउचंती जस्ट तार साइड रे टू टाइप रो अवस्था है ये देखो
सर एटा कहउचन स्पेंड 2 days स्पेंड टाइम मागिचंती आ किछ नहीं सर अच्छंती सोना कमीशन इज देयर
who is to say that it will be clear
Additional
commission is there
Mr. अच्छा ब्लॉक करो
सर एटा होची जॉइंट कमीशन सैनिटेशन
जो जाई थिले जो आपण जो हम कहू 72 आवर्स भीतर
सर 72 आवर्स भीतर सर जोटा जो पेपर रे बाहर थिला सेटा सर होची से जोटा फूड कोर्ट पाखरे जोटा गदा है सर सेटा सेटा सर 72 आवर्स पूर्वरु से क्लियर कर दै छथि एटा हुई हमें सर सेदन जाई कि एटा ता पूर्वरु भी सर आपण 16 तारिख कहिथिले एक्चुअली 16th रे सर ड्यू टू डिफिकल्टी
ठीक है
हमें 14 रे जाई करी सर एटा भी पॉइंट आउट करथिलु तापरे सर एबे काली जा गला पर एटा
when this would be clear Mr. Commissioner
अच्छा
please
हम मारा तो हो जाएगा
Mr. Patro my lord additional
Mr. Patro please unmute yourself
सर नमस्कार
हां ए जोटा हमें वीडियो प्रेजेंटेशन दिया गला आपण देखिले तो एटा आजी रो पिक्चर
सर
एरिया टा जानि पारले तो आपण को एडवोकेट
सर मो काली सर हमर ऑनरेबल हाई कोर्ट कमिटी जो एडवोकेट कमिटी जाइथिले तांको सहित मो सुविधा जाइथिले काली भी काम चलीथिला आज भी सर काम चलीछि बाय टुमारो सर डेफिनेटली इट विल बी क्लियर
okay so all right let's continue please give the names of all the officers who are present let's continue the in the aforesaid order picture In the aforesaid order number 130 of dated so and so, the Land and Council for the CMC was also asked to file a report regarding removal clear the garbage, construction waste dumped on the stretch from Jobra to Biribati Tarini temple by the side of Taladanda canal, which has led to congestion of the canal road and polluting the environment of the localities. Mr. Biju Kumar Das, President of the High Court Bar Association, submitted that the advocate committee had also visited the place and stop. A video presentation also made, which also showed that the garbage are being stacked at a particular place nearer to the railway overbase. That what is that called? Railway line or railway line near Matru Mandap, Matru Bhavan. The Commissioner CMC submitted that clearance drive is on, and by tomorrow the entire garbage would be removed from that particular place. What? No, he said it is already on.
May my lord pray that the commissioner has submitted within 2 days. I pray my lords.
Within 2 days, all right. Within 2 days, have you stated anything about this on this?
No, ma'am.
Nothing. All right. So the other things, Mr. Das, advocate.
sir, setu nebbe neki sir semane sir
ମୁଁ କଣ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବି କୋଉଠି ପକେଇବେ
ନାଇଁ sir ନାଇଁ sir
ଘର ପାଖରେ ଆଣି ପକେଇବେ ନା
ନାଇଁ sir ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ନେଇକି ଦୂରରେ ପକେଇବା ପାଇଁ
କୋଉଠି ପକେଇବେ it is up to you.
sir ମୁଁ କହୁଛି ସେ ଯେ ଭୁଆଶୁଣି ପାଖରେ ପକେଇବେ otherwise ଏ ଯୋଉ ମହାନଦୀ ପାଖରେ ସେ ଯୋଉ
Mr. Commissioner, ଏଇ ଯୋଉଗୁଡାକ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପାହାଡ ଏଇ ଅଳିଆ ଗଦାର ପାହାଡ ବା ଇଏ ନେଇକିନି ତାକୁ କୋଉଠି ପକେଇବେ?
ଆମର ସାରେ ଟ୍ରାନଜିଟ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ରୁ ଆମେ ନେଇକି ଚକ୍ରଧରପୁରରେ ସାରେ ପକଉଛୁ।
ଚକ୍ରଧରପୁର लिखी दियो submitted that the garbage are being removed and it is deposited or thrown at a particular place in Chakradharpur, Mauja. Tera koi Katak ro?
Chakradharpur ta koudi कहले
Barang Tahsil sir.
Under Barang Tahsil for that. All right. Designated place for that. Designated place for that. All right. See, now designated place for that. So that is so far as order number 130. Then order number 131. That was the Kusak Bajar, ward number 7. As per that order, the Land and Council for the CMC was asked to apprise this court regarding the drainage work inside the Kusak Bajar, and Srimati Ipsita Priyadarshini, Joint Commissioner Sanitation CMC, appeared through virtual mode, assured that she would visit the Kusak Bajar within 2 days and verify the spot and appropriate steps be taken within a week and ensure that all the garbage be removed, and it is done on a day-to-day basis. Madam, ଆପଣ ଯାଇଥିଲେ Madam Priyadarshini, you are present? Yes. ଆପଣ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ସେ କୃଷକ ବଜାର କୁ?
ମୁଁ ନିଜେ पर्सनली विजिट करथिली सर।
कौन देखिले कौन करले आपण कुहंतु?
एंटायर एरिया टा देखिली सर। सेठी माने वेंडर्स उडा सर गोटे पर्टिकुलर टाइम पई बसुचंती आ जो टाइम रे 10:30 अराउंड सर हमरो दीटा व्हीकल जाउची जोटू हमर गार्बेज सेमान गोटू कलेक्शन ही जाउची सर। मोस्टली तांकर जो वेजिटेबल रेसिडुअल्स हला किंबा अन्य किछि फ्रूट्स रेसिडुअल्स हला सर सेउडा को हमें लिफ्ट सेमान गोटू हमें कलेक्ट करके नै आछू। दीटा गाड़ी डिप्लॉय होछन रेगुलरली जाउचंती। सर जो ऑनरेबल कोर्ट जोटा सर रिमार्क्स रे देइतले जे हमर गोटे डंपिंग साइट अछि से माने जो डंप
हां मिस्टर सारंगी बोदे से दिन ऑफ की कोर्ट हां ही हाइलाइटेड दैट गोटे डंपिंग अछि गोटे जागा
they have marked it sir.
हां कोंतु
they have earmarked that place that that dumping site has been mentioned. सेठी सर मु जाई देखली सेठी सर किछिटा कंस्ट्रक्शन रो जेमती माटी फाटी सर किछिटा पडिची बहुत दिन रो पडिची तो सेटा सर आमे ट्रैक्टर सर लगी कि जेसीबी लागिवो सर सेटा गोटे 1 or 2 days भितर क्लियर हि
ओके
सेटा अरेंज हिने
बाकी एगुडा को जो सब परिबा वालांकठू जहा सब ये होउची सेउडा गोटे पर्टिकुलर जगह रे से माने आनी किनी गदा होउची बाय 10:30 आपनकर ट्रैक्टर ताकू रिमूव करि दोउची ए आपन कहउचंती
ना सर से माने ट्रांजिट पॉइंट सर रखुनांती से माने डायरेक्टली हैंडओवर करचंती व्हीकल को सर
ओके
सर्कुलेशन तो सेतबे सर आ ग्राउंड रे किछि डंपिंग हो नाही जो डंपिंग यार्ड ता सर मेंशन करथिले सर सेइथरे एक्चुअली किछिटा माटी फाटी सेमती अछि सर नो गार्बेजेस आर देयर पर्सनली वेंट देयर सर
तो गोटे गार्बेज कलेक्टिंग व्हीकल्स गोटे दिटा आपनकर बुलुची से माने कलेक्ट करी कि नै आछंती डायरेक्ट एया कहउचंती आपन
आगे सर नै आछंती सर
Anything you want to say?
Last 29/8/2024 रे CMC council ने ଗୋଟେ file କଲେ reply there was a conflict between CMC and RMC regarding construction of drain at Kusak Bajar. Now the said matter is discussed between CMC and RMC and accordingly CMC is taking steps for construction of the said drain by following due procedure. Similarly, RMC will be collecting all the garbage from inside premises area and will stacking at outer premise area of Kusak Bajar delivery.
Garbage collection विषय मैडम कहिले
ड्रेन नहले किछि होबन ड्रेन बर्तन नहले से तो एमिति बन हेइ छै
विषय में ऑर्डर पास कर
हां हम परचेज ऑर्डर करछे
prior to that regulated
I'm there.
कौन हला से
Yes, no, prior to that order is there not. So but drainage system CMC has to take instead because that drain portion is not complete where the CMC area starts, my lord. Drain is initially drain has been constructed by CMC in the Kusak Bajar area. But and
जब कोजन फंक्शन करनी सेटा ठीक बार हेई तभी
on the middle of the drain, my lord, that a municipality area comes, my lord, and there the drain has to be completed, my lord.
अच्छा just a minute Mr. Naik
My lord.
थोड़ा लिखा ही शीशे this problem arises on account of non-completion of the drain work by CMC for which an artificial pond has been dug with the help of JCB to minimize the waterlogging of the market. तुम कौन आ रहा हो?
But the drain has to be constructed. My lord, may kindly come to page 3.
Page 3.
Point number sub point A, my lord, capital.
अच्छा just a minute. Page number 3 रो को point को चंदी?
First point, my lord.
A drainage system जो है.
In the meantime, my lord, CMC engineering personnel have visited the Kusak Bajar area and they're preparing the estimate of the drain work for smooth flow of storm water into the adjacent main drain. And necessary steps are being taken to complete the said drain work by following due procedure. My lord, the citizen is there. He will say, my lord, so how much time this will be done?
Yes, who is to
Mr. Samant, the city engineer.
Samant, city engineer. Mr. Samant,
sir.
ये जो आपनकर आजी स्टेटस रिपोर्ट टी दिया कि ता देरे कुहाइची जे स्टेप्स न निया होची ताकू ड्रेन वर्क को कंप्लीट करिया को तो केते समय आपनकर लागिवो ये कंप्लीट करिवा पाई
Sir, our engineers are preparing the estimate. It will take 7 days for necessary approval, both technical and administrative approval. And the execution work will be done within 20 days, sir. And it will take 3 months, sir, for completion of the.
No, you are supposed to prepare the estimate. Let us say within a week or something like that.
Within a week, it will be prepared and approved by the commissioner, sir.
Okay. That is to be approved by the commissioner.
Approved by the commissioner, and it will be then after it will be floated up the tender.
Okay, tender will be floated.
Right. And it will take, sir, it will take at least 3 months.
Executed hobo. So 3 months bhitar complete hobo apon.
It will complete within 3 months, sir.
All right, take down. Kusak Bajar, Ward number 7. As per order number 131, dated 29/8/2024. Land Council for the CMC was asked to apprise this court regarding the drainage work inside the Kusak Bajar. Stop. Today in the status report, page number 3, filed by the Land Council for the CMC, it is mentioned that Mr. Atanu Kumar Shamant, city engineer, appears through virtual mode and submitted that he is preparing the estimate for the construction of the drain, which is to be completed within a period of 1 week, and thereafter necessary approval is to be taken from the commissioner of the CMC, and then tender is to be floated, and the work is to be executed, and 3 months time is required for completion of the drainage system inside the Kusak Bajar, ward number 7, Subpara. In the aforesaid order, Srimati Ipsita Priyadarsini, Joint Commissioner Sanitation CMC, was asked to visit Kusak Bajar and verify the spot and to take appropriate step to ensure that all the garbage are removed, and it is done on a day-to-day basis. The Joint Commissioner Srimati Ipsita Priyadarsini appeared through virtual mode and submitted that in pursuance of such order, he has visited the Kusak Bajar, and steps are being taken on day-to-day basis by deploying garbage collection vehicles to collect garbage from individuals, vendors, and so far as সেটা কি স্পট কହୁଥିଲେ ଯୋଉଟା କଣ ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖା ଆପଣ ସେ କହିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ dump yard. So far as dump yard is concerned, she submitted that it is only there are a few some building materials are there, and it is to be cleared within 2 days. Stop. This all right. That's all for so far as this one. Now,
the road inside the Kusak Bajar. There is a point also.
There is already order is there.
That order
29.8. Yes, 29.8. Your Lordship has to repeat.
Now the next one is order number 132.
My lord.
Dated 29/8/24.
Yes, my lord.
It has problems faced by residents of CDA ward number
On that day, on 29/8/2024, the CMC filed its reply with a 5.
We asked him to replace the old pipelines, also to construct gutters to resolve the water logging on the road from Hotel Sai Continental leading to Sarthak Palace CDA, and also asked to the learned government advocate Mr. Patnaik to instruct SCP traffic to avoid blocking of the main road by the vehicles. Eta thila.
On his legs, my lord, and the Honorable Chief Justice's court, he requested me to.
No, we are passing the order today because this collector will join on that day, and somebody is to be appointed as a nodal officer, because so many problems are there. CMC is looking some issues. Some issues are the health department or something like that. So since Siving Watco is also there, so once collector appoints somebody as the nodal officer, then it would be even today you see when it is not present, he can remain present either through virtual mode or physically present. So the problems which can be addressed by him, that can be also done. So, okay, so we'll pass that order today. So
since 1 month, even after the order of this, as of now also water is stagnating in that particular area in front of the main road. That particular area.
On 29/8/2024.
Just a minute. collector to join on virtual mode. Next sitting कर दो. Physical oblique.
Around 14/8/2024
এইটা କଣ ହେଲା କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କଣ
water pipeline.
water ଏଇଟା
on that day he filed a reply stating that due to damage of underground drainage pipeline, a portion of the road from Sai Content up to Radhakrishna Bihar is remaining waterlogged. The road is leading towards Satya Palace. Steps will be taken to replace the damaged pipelines and construction of gutter chambers to reduce the waterlogging situation within 1 month.
Anything has been done?
Mr. I have no instructions.
Yes, Mr. Samant, please answer what you have done.
Sir. Sir, actually ଆମର ସେ drain
ହେଇଥିଲା କଣ କଲେ ଆପଣ?
Sir ଆପଣ drainage system sir 40 years 35 years back ରେ ସେଟା ହେଇଥିଲା sir. ଏବେ ପ୍ରାୟ sir underground drainage ପୁରା defunct ଅଛି sir. ପାଖାପାଖି 70% ପୁରା already defunct. ଆମେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଙ୍କ ନଲେଜ ସାର୍ ଆମେ ଆଣିଛୁ ସାର୍ ଏବଂ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ପ୍ଲାନିଂ କରୁଛି ଆମେ ତା ଡିପିଆର ବି ସାର୍ ଏବେ ରେଡି କରୁଛୁ ଟୋଟାଲ ସିଡିଓର ସାର୍ ଅଣ୍ଡରଗ୍ରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଆଣ୍ଡ ସିୱରେଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମ वी हैव टू
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଥିଲା ଓଲ୍ଡ ପାଇପ ଲାଇନ୍ସ ଗୁଡାକ ରିପ୍ଲେସ କରିବେ ଏବଂ ଟୁ କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ଟ ୱାଟର୍ସ ଟୁ ରିଜଲ୍ଭ ଦି ୱାଟର ଲଗିଂ ଅନ୍ ଦି ରୋଡ ସେ ପାଇଁ କଣ କିଛି ସ୍ଟେପ ନେଲେଣି ନା ନେଇ ନାହାନ୍ତି
ଯୋଉଟା ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଆସୁଛି ରିପେୟାର ଆମେ କରୁଛୁ टेम्पररी बेस रिपेयर से करू सर एटा पर्सनली एटा को सर मु विजिट करी सर एटा को इन्श्योर करी सर निजे पर्सनली सर काली विजिट करी निजे तको
we are suffering. I think the inhabitant even in
come to the
even in front house of this Mr. R.K. Mahapatra did an government advocate. They are suffering day in and day out. As of now, they can go for a minimum this particular
Sai Continental
leading to Sarthak Palace.
Sai Continental जाऊँ थ्रू बीमा बिहार देखिए राधाकृष्ण बिहार I am a resident of बीमा बिहार he is resident of राधाकृष्ण बिहार हम मो घरटा से रास्ता पर तांको आगर भी रास्ता ऊपर दीटा घर में जीवा असंभव है
main road not main road, it is a sublane, it is main road
ऊपर मो घर
even minimum requirement water should be channeled
the place which the land and to council are pointing out, are you able to know that what the place they are hinting at?
6
Mr. Samant,
main road
जो जगह से कहउछंती दी जण काउंसिल वर्तमान आपण जानि परछंती सर से को रोड Mr. Samant
sir
by your own showing you have not visited in spite of this court's order.
Never.
We are conscious that it's a 40 years 50 years drain. That is not the issue. The issue is how to resolve it and address it on an urgent basis.
Sir so we will ensure sir, sure we will ensure.
Have you seen that? Evidently you have not seen that area.
We have seen sir.
So what steps do you plan to take?
Sir, I have instructed my executive and junior engineer. He has visited it, sir. He'll do it, sir. I will also personally visit tomorrow also.
Kindly see that it's right in front of that Sai Continental, that hotel that is there. When you take a right turn to go to Sarthak Palace, you know, during this COVID times, we used to call that an oxygen lane because there used to be so much of ordinary all around. Please. But now there is nothing is left. It has become a dumping yard.
Exactly.
Sir, tomorrow I will personally visit.
And for your information, so many dumpings are taking place in the mornings also. Nobody is taking care.
Sir.
Kindly ask them to address it and we'll take.
Sir, tomorrow I will personally visit.
We will take up this issue on 26th.
Sir.
The problem faced by the residents of the CDU Ward number 6. As per order number 132 dated 29/8/2024, Land and Council for the CMC was asked to replace the old pipelines, also construct gutters to resolve the waterlogging on the road from Hotel Sai Continental leading to Sarthak Palace CDA. Stop. The London Council of that area, Mr. Sorangi,
So, Satyavratama.
Mr. Sorangi and Mr. Mahapatra,
Manti.
sorry, Mr. Mahapatra, sorry, Mahanti submitted that nothing has been done in that regard in spite of the order dated 29/8/2024. The Atanu Kumar Samant City Engineer is present through virtual mode, and he submits that he will personally visit the place tomorrow to verify the problems and to address the issues and to take immediate steps in that regard. The matter be placed on 26th of September 2024. City engineer shall file an affidavit what steps he is proposing to take to solve this problem of waterlogging stop. Then in that order is also said that London government advocate Mr. Patnaik was directed to instruct the SCP traffic to avoid blocking of main road by the vehicles. सेमती किसी असुविधा हो
this fund starts, thereafter 5 to 6 malls are there. So far the Reliance is concerned, Digital World is concerned, then now recently one big gold ornaments dokan, Lalchand is there. 6 to 7 malls are there. These plots are being constructed for the purpose of business.
Traffic problems
exactly. And road condition is so worst, it cannot be aspect.
You ask the SCB traffic to join us through just now.
Right.
Yes.
I guess support rasta na plus Jagannath Mandir rasta hai sector 7. Se rasta bhi. Damara samna. Super गाड़ी की पहुंचूं
just see it asks on the SCB traffic asile matter ta utte है ना
दी जन रिटायर जज रहउछन सेठी से दी जन घर आगे लगा असुविधा
ठीक आसुन
जस्टिस बी किसी विषय जस्टिस ऊपर सुनी
all right let him appear through virtual এটা গোটে ইন্ডিকেট করে ଦେଇଥିବେ ହେଲା ଯେ collector quarter to appear on join to appear either through virtual or personal or virtual mode on 26/9/2020. CMC Council से
तारा कोड report that
I mean, pardon, municipality authority is making a database of everything which is being agitated by different citizen or advocates.
No, we are coming to that.
But not any of the works is being made. Now Dasra is coming. Road conditions.
We are coming one by one. Since Mr. Naik is not there, we are
only they are making a database within a day, 1 or 2, within a week, everything will be done.
We are going
since last 1 month, minors kind indulgence. Many things could have been done because of their laches. Not a single work. ରାସ୍ତାଟା ନୂଆ ହେଇପାରିବନି ଗଟଟା ଏପଟେ ଗଟଟା ତ ସଫା ହେଇକି ପାଣି ଯାଇପାରିବ
So sorry, my lords, I have not been able to get in touch with them. Not contacted. So let's just pass on the message.
All right, we will. That is the thing why we require the collector to join us, so that if one nodal officer remains present, any issue he can immediately contact the officer. You need not worry about all these things, sir. So many things he can sort it out.
Coordinate between all the
Right.
different agencies.
That is the exact reason why we say.
Officers of Cuttack, you are also all rolled into one. You are AGA and counsel for the CMC. So for that we require the presence of the GA.
That would make it easier for you also. That now we are going to the next one. The next order is 133, and that is spreading of dengue in Cuttack city. That is under the heading. Then we asked you to apprise this court regarding awareness of for spreading of dengue in Cuttack city on regular basis from the affected area. The samples to be collected. Immediate treatment has to be provided if anyone found to be affected with dengue or malaria. Wild vegetation which has covered most of the open spaces and waterlogging in different areas of the city is also a factor. So what thing you have done in this area?
The health officer is there.
Health officer would have come.
Sir, namaskar, sir.
Yes, sir, just a minute. Health. ଆପଣ ନାଁ ଗୁଡାକ ଦେବେ. ସତ୍ୟବ୍ରତ, ମିଷ୍ଟର
ଡକ୍ଟର ସତ୍ୟବ୍ରତ.
କଣ ଆପଣ କରୁଛନ୍ତି କୁହନ୍ତୁ? ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଦିନ ତ ଆମେ ଯାହା ମିଡିଆରେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ପାଉଛୁ ଡେଙ୍ଗୁ ରୋଗରେ ଏତେ ଆକ୍ରାନ୍ତ ଏମିତି ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ହଉଛି, ତ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ କଣ ପଦକ୍ଷେପ ନିଆ ହଉଛି?
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ସାର୍ ଆୱାରନେସ୍ ଡିଜିଜ୍ ଆଜ ଏଇଠି ଯେ ଭାଇରାଲ ଡିଜିଜ୍ ସାର୍, ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ତାର ଆଇସି ଆକ୍ଟିଭିଟିଜଟା ଆମେ ଷ୍ଟ୍ରେନ୍ଥନିଂ ସାର୍ କରିଛୁ। ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡରେ ଆମର ସ୍ୱଚ୍ଛ ସାଥୀ ଆମର ଯୋଉ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ଭେହିକିଲ୍ ସେଥିରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସାର୍ ମେସେଜ ଦିଆହଉଛି ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଯେ ମାନେ କ୍ଲିନ୍ ୱାଟର ଜମିବାକୁ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନାହିଁ।
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ପରା ଦେଖିଲେ, ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଭିଡିଓ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟେସନ ହେଲା
ସାର୍
ଆଉ ରାସ୍ତା କଡରେ ମେନ୍ ରାସ୍ତା ସାଇଡ ରେ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ପକେଇକି ରଖୁଛନ୍ତି ମାସ ମାସ ଧରିକିନି, ଆଉ ଚାରିଆଡେ ତ ବୁଦା ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛି, କିଛି କଟାକଟି ବି ହଉନି। ଯୁଆଡେ ଅନେଇଲେ ସିଆଡେ ବୁଦା ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛି। ବର୍ଷା ଦିନ ପାଇଁ ସେ ତାର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଆହୁରି ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲାଣି। ତେଣୁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ବୁଶ କଟର ମାନେ କଣ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, କେତେ ସମୟ କାମ କରୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାର କିଏ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱାବଧାନ କରୁଛି, ଏଇ ସବୁ ଲିଙ୍କ ରହୁଛି ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ।
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ
ଆପଣ କଣ ଷ୍ଟେପ ନଉଛନ୍ତି? ୟୁ ଆର ଦି ହେଲ୍ଥ ଅଫିସର ଅଫ ଏ ସିଏମସି ଆଣ୍ଡ ସୋ ହ୍ୱାଟ ସ୍ଟେପ୍ସ ଆର୍ ବିଂ ଟେକେନ୍?
ସାର୍ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ପରେ ଆମେ ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲି 3ଟା ଗ୍ରୁପ ସାର୍ ବୁଶ କଟର କରିଦେଇଛୁ। ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ଟୋଟାଲ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସିଡିଏ ଏରିଆରେ ଯୋଉ ଯୋଉ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ ଆସୁଛି, ଯୋଉଠି ଡମ୍ପିଂ ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ଭ୍ୟାକାଣ୍ଟ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡରେ, ଆମେ ଇମିଡିଏଟ ତାକୁ ସଫା କରୁଛୁ। ଯୋଉ ଭ୍ୟାକାଣ୍ଟ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଗୁଡାକ ଆମର ସିଡିଏରେ ଆମ ପାଇଁ ଟିକେ ସାର୍ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ରହୁଛି, ଡମ୍ପ ହେଇକି ରହିଯାଉଛି, ତାକୁ ଆମେ ସଫା କରୁଛୁ। ଏବଂ ବୁସ୍କଟିଂ ଆମର 3ଟା ଗ୍ରୁପ କରିଛୁ ଆପଣ ସାର୍ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ପରେ ସେଣ୍ଟ୍ରାଲି ଆମେ କରିଛୁ। ତା ବାଦ ଆମେ ସାର୍
we have asked you to apprise this court, so what steps you have taken? You should have filed an affidavit in that respect, or at least indicated something in your status report. Have you mentioned it?
No, madam.
It's a serious problem now. खाली अप्राइज कले मुहेरे कहि दिले तो हबनी ना।
କିଛି କହୁନାହାନ୍ତି। ନେକ୍ସଟ ଟ୍ରାଏଲ
ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଲା 29/8/2024 ରେ ମିଷ୍ଟର ସତ୍ୟବ୍ରତ ମହାପାତ୍ର।
just a minute. Mr. Mahapatra, whatever reasons you are stating, आपण जो कहउछन्ती पानी जमुची ये होची, you must take it up with your colleague city engineer जे बसचन्ती.
Sir.
आपण
Sir,
से जो
yeah.
there is a glaring example. Nothing is being done because of the water logging, and you say because of the water logging, dengue is we are having dengue.
Sir.
So if you are serious about addressing this, do it in a. If you are right now, the problem is facing you. You are not addressing it. Don't confine it to CDA.
No, sir.
We are concerned about the entire city.
Sir, entire 59 wards, sir. We are doing all 59 wards, sir. ଆମର ଫଗିଂ ସାର୍ ଏଭ୍ରି ଡେ ସକାଳୁ ସାର୍ ଆମର 5 to 6 AM ଭିତରେ ଫଗିଂ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡରେ ସାର୍ ହଉଛି ସାର୍ ଅଲରେଡି 15 days ହେଲା we have already started ଆମର all activities ସାର୍ IEC activities ଆମର ପବ୍ଲିକ ହେଲ୍ଥ ଟିମ୍ ଆଉ ଅର୍ବାନ ଆଶା ସାର୍ ଏମାନେ ଡୋର ଟୁ ଡୋର ଆୱାରନେସ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି all hospitals ରେ ସାର୍ ଆମର LT ଅଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ all hospitals ରେ ଆମର
But
LT
we are not seeing the results on the ground.
ଆପଣ ପୁଷ୍କଟିଂ ଯୋଉ ହଉଛି ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି,
ସାର୍
ଯଦି ଆପଣ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ରାସ୍ତାଟା ଯାଇଛି ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ, ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ ରେ ଆପଣ ଯେକୌଣସି ଜାଗାରେ ଆପଣ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ ସେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ ରେ ଉଭୟ ପଟେ ଆପଣ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ଅବସ୍ଥା ରହିଛି। ସେଠି ଜନବସତି ରହିଛି, ବହୁତ ଲୋକ ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଠି adjacent to that, କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ରହିଛି। Are you satisfied that bush cutting ହଉଛି ବୋଲି?
ସାର୍ ହଉ ସାର୍ ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଇ ନୁହଁ ସାର୍ ଅଲରେଡି ଆମେ ରିଙ୍ଗ
ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଇ ନୁହେଁ ଯେ ତାକୁ ଯୋଉମାନେ ଆପଣ ଯାହାକୁ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଦେଇଥିବେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ରୋଡ ର ବନକର ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଲୋକଙ୍କୁ ଆପଣ ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ସେମାନଙ୍କର କାମରେ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ସାଟିସ୍ଫାଇ ନୁହଁ ତାହେଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ପଇସା କାହିଁ ଦିଆହଉଛି? ସରକାରଙ୍କର ଏକ୍ସଚେକରରୁ ସାଲାରୀ କାହିଁ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ତାଙ୍କୁ? ଯୋଉମାନେ ବୁଶ କଟର ଅଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କୁ ପେମେଣ୍ଟ କାହିଁ ହଉଛି? ଆପଣ ତତ୍ତ୍ୱାବଧାନ ଯଦି ସେମାନେ କରିପାରୁନାହାନ୍ତି, ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ମଧ୍ୟ ସାଟିସ୍ଫାକ୍ସନ ଆସୁନି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ସେମାନଙ୍କ କାମରେ, ଚାରିଆଡେ ଜଙ୍ଗଲ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛି, ତ କଣ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟେପ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ଏଗେନଷ୍ଟରେ?
ସାର୍ ଆମେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ବନ୍ଧଟାକୁ ପ୍ରାୟୋରିଟିରେ ନେଇଛୁ ସାର୍, ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିଦେଇଛୁ ଅଲରେଡି, ଆମେ କ୍ଲିୟର କରୁଛୁ ସାର୍। ନେକ୍ସଟ 1 week ଭିତରେ ରିଙ୍ଗ ବନ୍ଧଟା ମିନିମମ୍ ସାର୍ ଆଉ କମ୍ପ୍ଲେନ ଆସିବନି ସାର୍।
ଆପଣ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ କରିକି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଆପଣ କୋଉ ଏରିଆରେ କୋଉ ଇଏ ଭିତରେ ଆପଣ ବୁଶ କଟିଂ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ କରିବେ, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଆଫିଡେଭିଟ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ଏବଂ ସେଇ ଅନୁଯାୟୀ ଯଦି ଆମେ ପାଇଲୁ ଯଦି କାମ ନ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି through the advocates committee report asila, then we will pass necessary order and be prepared also to face the consequence in spite of that affidavit if you do not carry out the your commitment.
Yes, Mr. Soding.
last कहउतले से
Yes, Mr. Soding, you are saying something.
हाँ वही बूस कटर का फोन नंबर देवे बोली कोई रू के जाउची, मतलब मिस्टर नायक के last time told into the court that the who is there in our ward and who is coming to for the boost cutting, he will give the numbers and I will take him.
ଆମେ ଏଇ ରୋଡରେ ତ ସମସ୍ତେ ଯାଉଛୁ,
ଆପଣ ଏବେ ଯିବେ, ଏବେ ଦେଖେ ଏବେ ଅସୁବିଧା ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସାମ୍ନାରୁ ଆପଣ ସେକ୍ଟର 10 ଯୋଉ ରାସ୍ତା ଯାଇଛି ଦେଖିବେ ନା ଜଙ୍ଗଲରେ ଭର୍ତ୍ତି, ତା ପଶୁପଟା ମୋ ଘର ହଇ ଆଉ ଜର ମରିକି କି ମରିବ ଆଉ ଦେଖୁଛ ହବ ମତେ ଆଉ ପେଟ ନାଳ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଭର୍ତ୍ତି ହେଇଛି ଜଳ, ତାର ଯୋଉ ସମାଳୁଆ ଆଉ ସେଟା ଜୋକ ଆଜ୍ଞା ମୋ ଘର ଭିତରେ ଜୋକ ଆଉ ସମାଳୁଆ ଆଜ୍ଞା ଘର ଭିତରେ ପୁରା ଗୋଟେ ସଫା ହଉ ସେଇଟା ଆସି ଅଟୁ ସ୍ୱାର୍ଥ ପାଇଁ କାମ ହେଲା, କିଛି କାମ ଉଠିଲା ତାପରେ ପୁରା ବନ୍ଦ ହେଇଗଲା, ପେଟ୍ରୋଲ କାମ ବନ୍ଦ। ସେ ଯୋଉ ଦଳ ଜମା ହେଇଯାଇଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା ଜୋକ ଆଉ ସମାଳୁଆ
ପେଟାନାଳଟା କାମ ଚାଲିଥିଲା, କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ସାର୍ ଛାଡିକି ପଳେଇ ଯାଇଛି ସେ ଜାଗା, ତେଣୁ ପେଟାନାଳ ଅଧା ହେଇକି ସାର୍ ରହିଛି। ଆପଣ ଯିବେ ସେ ବାଟ କେତେବେଳେ ଦେଖିବେ 30% ୱାର୍କଟା ହେଇଛି, ତା ଏଣ୍ଟାର ୱାର୍କଟାର ଜିନିଷ ଫିନିଷ ଗଦା ହେଇ ପଡିଛି, ତା କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ସେଇଟା ସାର୍ ଯେ ପେଟାନାଳ କହୁଛି ପଚାରିବ ଦେଖିବା
facing new restaurant also. Also coming from different sites fingers. No is coming.
ଆମେ ପୁରା ଲାଗିଛି ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ ଘରେ ଜୋକ ସମାଳ।
ଏଇ ବାମମାନଙ୍କର ଘର କୋଉଠି ସବୁ? ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟି ଯୋଉମାନେ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର ରହୁଛନ୍ତି।
ଆଚ୍ଛା,
ଭୁବନେଶ୍ୱର 30 ବର୍ଷ 40 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲେଣି, କିଛି ଦେଖୁନା ତଥାପି
file an affidavit, spreading of dengue in Cuttack city. As per the order number so and so এটা লিখিয়ে তারপর লিখিয়ে Official Satyavrata Mahapatra appears to virtual mode and submits that steps are being taken to control the spreading of dengue in Cuttack city by resorting to different methods. However, the learning members of the bar submitted that no such steps have been taken and for which the people are suffering. And the media report also indicate the increased number of dengue patient in Cuttack city. Stop. Let the health officer Satyavrata Mahapatra file an affidavit by next date regarding steps taken for checking the spreading of dengue in each ward and copy of the same be handed over to the Land Council, the Land President of the High Court Bar Association. Stop. The matter will be taken off on 26th of September 2024. Health officers shall appear through in person oblique virtual mode. Okay. Now we are going to this order number 134 dated 29/8/2024.
Sir, my lord,
This is
personally have one apology. I was directed to serve a copy of those 24 vending zones on Mr. Panda, my lords. That somehow I have skipped. I'll do that, my lords. By tomorrow, I'll serve that copy.
no. Mr. Swetapadma D. Sapathi, Deputy Commissioner Enforcement of CMC, was present on that day through virtual mode, and she told us that she would apprise this court about the developments made in the vending zones for the street vendors in different areas of Cuttack city.
Page 3, my lords. The last point, point number 4.
Point number 4, yes.
The 24 vending zones that are earlier identified, my lord.
Yeah.
The construction has started in at least one, that is the OMP Square vending zone, my lords.
Where is that?
OMP Square vending zone. The tender has already been floated.
Who jagger said hava?
City engineer, my lord, is there.
কি কইবে সে বিষয়ে সিটি ইঞ্জিনিয়ার
vending zone টা
কোউଠି ଅଛି OMP square ରେ please unmute yourself Mr. unmute କରନ୍ତୁ Mr. Samant ଆମେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଶୁଣି ପାରୁନାହୁଁ unmute କରନ୍ତୁ ପାଖରେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଦୋକାନୀ ମାନଙ୍କୁ ଉଠେଇଲେ ଫଳ ଦୋକାନୀ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଦୋକାନୀକୁ ସବୁ ଉଠେଇଲେ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଭେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଜୋନ୍ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି OMP ସ୍କୋୟାର କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ଫ୍ଲୋଟ କରିଛନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଏ ଭେଣ୍ଡିଂ ଜୋନ୍ ଟା କୋଉଠି ହଉଛି OMP ସ୍କୋୟାର
सर 6th battalion ପାଖରେ sir OMP ସ୍କୋୟାର 6th battalion ପାଖରେ
6th battalion ଆଚ୍ଛା
sir 80 numbers 80 numbers of vending shop sir
what is the plot number and खाता number let us say ତାହା ଉପରେ ଆପଣ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି जानना अच्छा you provide the detail है ना you provide the detail about the plot number खाता number over which the vending zones is to be constructed at OMP square number 1 when you have floated the tender and
open sir already open and work order will be issued within 10 days sir
अच्छा work order to be issued okay it will cater to how many
there is construction of sir 80 numbers of vending shop 80
and 80 work order to be issued within how much time this work order is to be issued
10 days around
10 days okay all right take down here and so far as the other 23 locations are concerned what you are proposing to do
sir I estimate karibu sir estimate karikri sir it will take
expedite karibu
minimum 15 days lagyo sir total tender
all right take down IN number 7834 of 2024 as per order number 134 dated one so the Deputy Commissioner Enforcement of CMC was asked to apprise this court about the developments in the vending zones for the street vendors in different areas of Cuttack city. In the status report filed by the Land Council for the CMC, it is mentioned that land for 24 numbers of locations for construction of vending zones have already been identified. And the concerned executive engineers have been instructed to take necessary steps for preparation of estimate and floating of tenders for selection of agencies to execute the work. It is further mentioned that tender has already been floated for construction of vending zone at OMP Square. Stop. Mr. Otono Kumar Samant, city engineer, is present through virtual mode. When he asked about the details of this tender which has been floated for construction of vending zones at OMP Square, he stated that it would be constructed inside the 6th Battalion at OMP, and the tender has the work. This is the tender paper has already been finalized, and the work order is to be issued within a period of 10 days, and 80 vendors would be benefited by construction of the vending zones. And so far as other 23 vending zones are concerned, the works are to be expedited for regarding preparation of estimate and floating of tenders for selection of agency to execute the work. However, he laid a detailed affidavit regarding the vending zones at OMP Square. Construction of vending zones at OMP Square be filed by next date. Put up this matter on 26th of September 2024. Okay, now we are coming to the next order, that is order number 135 dated 29/8/2024. Encroachment over the drains in Pilgrim Road, Cuttack. We directed a responsible officer of the CMC be deputed in the said area on prior intimation to the learning president of the Odisha High Court so that he could ask some of the members of the advocate committee to remain present at the time of spot verification to point out the area. हाँ सेदिन परा कहले आपण कहले कोन आ
सर मु ताको रिक्वेस्टेड मिस्टर पटनायक
आ किछि रहउछि ना क्लियर
It's like, no, the constructions, unauthorized constructions have been demolished,
yes,
but debris is still there. So that I have given photographs.
No, debris still there.
Debris is still there,
okay,
and certain slum dwellers have been removed. They have been removed from that place, but the constructions are still there, obstructing the main drain.
Structure अच्छी कोच
structure still left out.
My lords.
नहीं आपन को कहैतला जे जने रेस्पोंसिबल ऑफिसर जीवो आपन को प्रायर इंटिमेशन देगिनी आपन को जाइथिले
जाई नांती सर से माने ई रिपोर्ट ता आसुसा आले बटा आउतरे पठे की ताको सर पढिया ओके.
And the third point for your lordship's concern is
lordship kindly see this
please pass on
data sir support
Mr. Nayak, in your status report, please come to page number 4.
Again.
Under 5, you have mentioned that the encroachment over the drains in Pilgrim Road have been removed. Now you see the photographs which are being produced today. ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯୋଉ
your lordship sees the tire stack.
Debris there, tires गुड़ाक सेठी पड़ीची सबू गुड़ाक सबू काढंतु सफा करंतु से जागा
breeding ground from Aedes mosquito.
Obviously जो जाइछन.
And stagnant water.
Stagnant water. All right, take down under the heading of encroachment over so and so. uh, Mr. Tarnand Patnaik, and member of the Advocate Committee for Ward number 38, has filed a memo with some photographs of the area and submitted that debris are still there and some structure are yet to be removed. The photographs are taken on record. Copy of the same has already been handed over to the Learning Council for the CMC, who shall carry out the order number 135 dated 29/8/2024. Matter will be taken up on such and such date, give a date. Now let us come to the next one. That is 139. That is IA number 7922 of 2024. As per order number 139 dated 29/8/2024, Learning Council Mr. Acharya submitted that he would file his response to the stand taken by CMC in the compliance report relating to waterlogging in low-lying area. The dewatering is actually possible after swans. Where is that? Is not there.
The response.
Yes, there. Upon file koriar thila response, Mr. Acharya. ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସେ କଣ ସବୁ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଏରିଆରେ ଯୋଉଟା ସବୁ ଦେଇଥିଲେ I think your associate submitted on that day that he will file his response. Have you filed it?
No, I have.
ଆଜି ସେମାନଙ୍କର status report ରେ Mr. Acharya ସେମାନେ ଇଆ ଲେଖୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ we are just placing it. Please place it that about that କଣ ସେ ଆପଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେ.
One Volvo pump has been installed at the said vulnerable location permanently and being functional during the rains. Dewatering is being ensured from the said waterlogging location into the nearby box drain. As it is a very low-lying area, the dewatering is actually possible after 2 hours of stoppage of rain. If required, another Volvo pump has been kept in readiness for installation at that spot within a very short time.
So, is your Volvo pump ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ କହିଲେ?
Yes, they have set one Volvo pump there. But Volvo pump is not my problem. My problem is waterlogging. That is being operated sometimes. Sometimes it is not being operated. And within 10 minutes, the water is flowing.
Because please go on, Mr. Acharya.
So, see, my problem is not this setting of the Volvo pump. Initially, they set 2 Volvo pumps there, and it was never operated. Then they have shifted it to near my house, where it is a big pump, but it is not being operated in due time.
तो सी कहउचंदी जे 2 घंटा से जो एटा लो लाइंग एरिया जेहेतु डी वाटरिंग पॉसिबल हबो जेतेबेले माने रेन स्टॉप हे गला परे तारो ये परे ही सेटा पॉसिबल हबो साफ सी पीरियड भितरे.
Problem is it takes 10 minutes to become flooded, and after half an hour the entire water inside the house.
এটা the protection দেবো.
This is there.
Online ଆପଣ separate
ଆପଣ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ଦେବା ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଦେବେ.
Sir, why not I will give
it ପଠେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିଲେ ସାରଙ୍କୁ ଦେଖା.
Then ସେମିତି ହବ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ଅର୍ଡରଟା ହେଇଛି ଗୋଟେ ଜୁଡିସିଆଲ ଅର୍ଡର. Please file the response and whatever you want or any suggestion you want to give, please give it. ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ଗୋଟେ ବସେଇ ଦେଇଛୁ ଏୟା ହଉଛି ସେ ଆପଣ କିଛି ନା କହିଲେ ଆମେ ତାପରେ ଅର୍ଡରଟେ
by setting this
in writing, Mr. Acharya, please just in writing.
Okay.
All right. Look, IN number so and so. As per order number so and so, it was supposed to file his response relating to the stand taken by the CMC in the compliance report. Mr. Acharya takes 1 week time to file the response. In the status report, and suggest the remedial measures, if any, to be taken for and talk to your technical persons.
Because if we, as laymen, if we understand if it is taking 2 hours, with 2 pumps it should take 1 hour. But you can't expect that the rains will stop and thereafter they will start pumping, which we have been discussing throughout.
After 2 hours,
Because topography of Cuttack we can't change. We have 2 rivers on both sides. That is there. We are in a low-lying area. That is well known. But the question is the logic that is being given that for 2 hours it has to stop. Thereafter we'll start. The question of running a pump is there must be enough water to do this action, isn't it? So if you have sufficient, what Mr. Acharya is saying, that within 10 minutes the whole area is getting flooded, and your that whatever report that you are giving, that for at least for 2 hours it has to rain, they have to suffer, thereafter we'll do. We are facing this question time and again, Mr. Naik.
I believe, my lords, the explanation that I have discussed and has been given time and many times.
There is some technical gap somewhere which we are not able to bridge. What is being stated in that affidavit, it militates against common sense.
I think what was explained to me was the fact that the water has to be discharged into some water body, either a main drain or a stormwater channel. That stormwater channel itself is not able to discharge the water because the entire
that is the reason.
Even if we now discharge that water into the main stormwater channel, it will reverse.
Main drain
in case of cyclone, what will happen?
No, that's all. You suggest you take the assistance of the ସେମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର କାରଣଟା ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ବୁଝିଗଲେ ସେ ପାଣିଟାକୁ ନେଇକିନି ଯୋଉଠି ପକେଇବେ ମେନ୍ ଡ୍ରେନରେ ସେଇଟା ପୁରା ଉଛୁଳିକିନି ରହୁଛି, ତେଣୁ ସେଠି କୌଣସି ଲାଭ ହବନି, ମାନେ ପଡିପାରିବ ନାହିଁ ଯାହା ସେମାନେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି। ତେଣୁ ୟୁ ସଜେଷ୍ଟ ଦି ୱେଜ୍, ଦେ ଆର୍ ଅଲସୋ ଟ୍ରାଇଂ ଦେୟାର ବେଷ୍ଟ। ତେଣୁ ଆପଣ କଣ ହେଇପାରିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ରେସ୍ପନ୍ସରେ ହାଇଲାଇଟ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ, ଇନକ୍ଲୁଡିଂ ସଜେସନ୍ସ that we are saying you file it by next week.
Take technical assistance, Mr.
assistance upon niyantu.
Kindly take a technical assistant and
semane suggest niyantu apanaka level le dokeiki nije problem ta kemti sort out ho.
My learned seniors issue, and if I am not wrong, when my Lord Justice Aymanti was there in that bench, was also there. So I also am in a fix as to why it's not getting solved. It's an issue that's been languishing for 12 years.
It's all right, but this can be sorted out by the technical persons. They can say that how it can be,
and incidentally in the same courtroom.
All right. In the so-and-so status report, it has been made here seta so-and-so you submit that you will file. Baki the response file. Okay. Now we are taking up the next issue. That is order number 140, dated 29/8/2024. Creation of a dedicated website by the CMC.
That website is there. The data is also there. But
no, Mr. Mahanti now was telling just now. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଡାଟା ଆପଣ ଅପଲୋଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଏଇଟା କଣ ପବ୍ଲିକ ରୁ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିକି ଅପଲୋଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା କଣ?
ତାଙ୍କ ନିଜ ସର୍ଭେରୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ ରୁ ଯୋଉ ଡାଟା ଆସୁଛି, ଯୋଉ ଟେଣ୍ଡର ୱାର୍କସ ଅଛି, ଯାହା ଯାହା ଚାଲିଛି ସେମାନେ ସେଇଟା ଅପଲୋଡ କରୁଛନ୍ତି।
ମାନେ ଆମର ଏଇଟା ଥିଲା ଏଇଟା ଯେ କୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡରେ କୋଉ ୱାର୍ଡରେ କଣ କାମ ଚାଲିଛି ଏବଂ ତାର ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଂ ଅଥରିଟି କିଏ, କେବେ ସେଇଟା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିସନ ହବ ସେ କାମ, ଏବଂ ଆଉ କଣ ଦରକାର ମଧ୍ୟ ସେଇ ୱାର୍ଡ ପାଇଁ ଯଦି ପବ୍ଲିକ କିଛି ଦଉଛନ୍ତି ତାକୁ ଆଡ କରାଯିବ, ଏଇ ସବୁ ଟାଇପ ର ଗୋଟେ ରନିଂ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ରେ
that information is there, but that information has to be organized differently. As my lord had earlier suggested, it makes logical sense also that information has to be segregated ward wise.
Right, that is what
seta bi semane eporjanto korina. I'll take some time, my lords. The information is there, but it has to be organized in a manner where it is easily accessible.
ମନେକର ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ମୁଁ ଜାଣିବି ମୋର ଇଣ୍ଟରେଷ୍ଟ ହଉଛି ମୋ ୱାର୍ଡ ରେ କଣ କାମ ଚାଲିଛି, କେବେ ସେଟା ସରିବ, ମୁଁ କାହିଁ ଅନ୍ୟ ତା ଭିତରୁ ଖୋଜିବି କାହିଁ ଏତେ ୱାର୍ଡ। So that would be easier for him. ଗୋଟେ ମନେକର ଗୋଟେ ଥାନ୍ତା ଫ୍ରଣ୍ଟ ପେଜ ରେ ଗୋଟେ ୱାର୍ଡ ନମ୍ବର ସେମାନେ ସେଇଠୁ କ୍ଲିକ କଲେ ସେଇଟା ଖୋଲିଯିବ।
ସେ ପେଜ ଟା କରିସାରିଲେଣି, I have seen that, but that ward wise activity that is
in technical jargon dashboard.
Dashboard is there. But if I click on the dashboard on a particular word, the information that's
that is exactly what we suggested to you.
Again,
right? All right, we are granting you some time. Further time is necessary. It would a date further. Okay, now we are coming to the next one. This is the Mr. Das. Now we are taking up this SCB Medical College that was also to be taken up today. As per order number 143, dated 5/9/24, Land and Council for the CMC took time to obtain instruction regarding waterlogging. No. What is that order?
No,
143 that's a report, yes.
regarding cleanliness and cleanliness, hygiene.
এটা
Advocate committee report ଦେଇଥିଲେ ଆପଣ
sir ନାଇଁ sir ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି trauma ପାଇଁ ଦେଇଥିଲି
Not trauma.
ନାଇଁ ସେଇଗୁଡାକ ବୋଧେ ଆଜି ଅଛି
ସେଇଟା ସଇଲାଣି ସେମାନେ ଖାଲି କହିବେ
ଏଇଟା ଦେଖିବାର ଅଛି।
the superintendent shall make necessary ହଁ ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ତ ଯାଇ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା ଆପଣ ରିକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ କରିଥିଲେ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିବା ପାଇଁ
sir ଯାଇକିରି ନାଇଁ ଏଇଟା ପରେ
no 19 ସେପ୍ଟେମ୍ବର କୁ ନିଆ ପରେ ଏଇଠି ଅର୍ଡର ଟା ମୁଁ ପଢି ଦଉଛି ଆଉ ଥରେ ସେଇ ଏକା ଜିନିଷ
Mr. Naik, having it on your.
that is order number 146 dated 5/9/24 ସେଟା ଟିକେ ବାହାର କରିଦେଲେ ଏଠୁ ଆପଣ ଏ ଇଏରୁ ବାହାର କର
ଏଇଟା
ଏଇଟା ଆପଣ ଦେଖୁଛନ୍ତି
sir orderଟା ଧରିଛି
ହଁ ଠିକ ଅଛି ତ ସେଇଗୁଡା
ରିପୋର୍ଟଟା ଯାଇଛି
ହଁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଅପରେଟିଭ ପାର୍ଟ ମୁଁ ପଢି ଦଉଛି ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପେଜ ଯୋଉଟା ପେଜ 12 ରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି advocate committee is requested to visit the postmortem center and other wards of the SCB Medical College and Hospital and submit a report relating to the cleanliness, hygiene, etc. on the next day. There should not be any hindrance in the functioning of the doctor, staff, inconvenience to the patients and their attendants during such visit of the advocates committee to the hospital. So and so shall make ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ
sir 13/9
ହଁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରକାର ଆସିଷ୍ଟାନ୍ସ ପ୍ରୋଭାଇଡ କରିବାକୁ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା କଲେ now what is your report letter
sir state lordship council page 3/5 paragraph 5
have you given a copy to the page 3 କୁ ଆସିବ
sir page 3 copy ତମେ ଏଇଟା ଦିଅ sir ସେ clip ଟା ନିଅନ୍ତୁ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସେ
sorry
the situation is very alarming my lord
ଏଟା ପେଜ 3 ରେ କଣ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି
inquests particular 5/1 the inquests are conducted openly under tree ସେ ଏଟା ଦେଖିଲା ସେ ଯୋଉ ଏଟା କଲର ଫଟୋ ଦେଖା ତାପରେ ଏଟା ଦେଖାଉ ସେଟା
With your lordship through pen drive, there are some still photos as well as videographs.
ଦେଖୁ
ଖରା ବର୍ଷାରେ ସାର୍ ଆସିକି ସେଇଠି ଇନକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ହଉଛି
ଠିକ ଅଛି ମାନେ ପୋଷ୍ଟମର୍ଟମ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ପୋଷ୍ଟମର୍ଟମ ଗୁଡା
inquest sir inquest 5/1
inquest is different than postmortem so inquest report is prepared that what are the but postmortem is
Your lordship, postmortem is being done below a tree. There is a veranda there, and thereafter your lordship.
ଏଇଟା ନୁହଁ ତାକୁ ଆସିଷ୍ଟ କଲେ ଟିକେ ଯାଇକି ଆପଣ କରନ୍ତୁ ଆସିଷ୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ଗଛ ତଳେ ସାର୍ ସେଠି ଏକଦମ ପୁରା ଖରା ବର୍ଷା ସାର୍ ଘଣ୍ଟା ଧରିକିରି ସାର୍ ସେଠି ସେମାନେ ଠିଆ ହେବେ ଡେଡ୍ ବଡି ପଡିଥିବ ପୋଷ୍ଟମର୍ଟମ ସାର୍ ଇନକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ସେଠି ହବ ଆଉ ତା ପାଖରେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ ଜାଗା ଅଛି ସାର୍ ଯଦି ବେଶୀ ହେଇଯିବେ ତା ଭିତରେ ସାର୍ ଆସୁଛି ଗୋଟିଏ ସାର୍ ଆସୁଛି ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆଜ୍ଞା ସାର୍ ଏତେ disrespect to the dead body ହଉନି କି ନାଇଁ ବାହାରନି ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ନହେଲେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଆମ ଫଟୋ ଦେଇଛୁ କଲର ଫଟୋ ସାର୍
ନାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ କାମ କଲେ ହବ
ସାର୍
ଏଇଟାକୁ
ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ନୁହଁ
ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି
Mr. Das, what we are suggesting, health secretary join କରିବେ SCB Medical College ର superintendent ଆର ଇଏରେ ଜଏନ କରିବେ ଏ କପି ଗୋଟେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଦିଆଯାଉ ଏ ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ଆଉଟ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ନା ଯେ ଏମିତି ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ହଉଛି let them say that how these problems can be sorted out
sir ଆମେ ବି ସଜେଷ୍ଟ କରୁଛୁ ସାର୍ 10-12ଟା ପଏଣ୍ଟ କଣ
କହିଲେ
ସାର୍ ଏଟା ଇନକ୍ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଗଲା ସାର୍ ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ଆସିଲା ଯେ ଡିପ୍ ଫ୍ରିଜର ସାର୍ ନାହିଁ ଡେଡ୍ ବଡି ସାର୍ ଥୁଆ ହେଇଯାଉଛି ସେଠି ସାର୍ ଡିପ୍ ଫ୍ରିଜର ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ 5/2
ଓକେ
ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଗୋଟେ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଡ୍ରମ୍ସ ସବୁ ହଉଛି ଚୁଟିକି ସାର୍ ଇନସିନେଟର ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ 5/4ଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ସାର୍ ಈ ପ୍ରಕಾରର ଅବସ୍ଥା ନାହିଁ
additional
ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ଦରକାର ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ଗୋଟେ 5 ରେ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ଟ୍ରାନ୍ସଫର୍ମର ଟା ଏକଦମ ପୁରା ଓପନ ରେ ଅଛି ଯୋଉଟା କି ଆହୁରି ଟ୍ରବୁଲ ତାପରେ ସାର୍ ତା ଭିତରେ ଯୋଉଟା କୁହାଯାଉଥିଲା ପାଣି ଯୋଉଟା ପେପର ବାହାରୁଥିଲା ସାର୍ ସେଥିରେ ଡ୍ରେନେଜ ସିଷ୍ଟମ ଟା ଟୋଟାଲ ସାର୍ ଫେଲିୟର ସେଟ୍ ନାହିଁ ସାର୍ ଦିଟା ପମ୍ପ ସେଟ୍ ସେମାନେ ରିସେଣ୍ଟଲି ଆମେ ଗଲା ପରେ ସମସ୍ତେ ତା ପରଦିନ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ସାର୍ ଗୋଟିଏ ପମ୍ପ ଦେଲେ ତାପରେ ଆଉ ଗୋଟେ ପମ୍ପ ସେଟ୍ ବି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯାହାଫଳରେ କି ସାର୍ ଆଡମିନିଷ୍ଟ୍ରେଟିଭ ଅଫିସର କହୁଥିଲେ ସାର୍ ଆଉ
ପେଜ 6ଟା କଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି
ସାର୍ page 6ଟା ହଉଛି some slabs on the drain in the front of the postmortem center found broken ସାର୍ ଅବସ୍ଥା ଖରାପ ସାର୍ ସେଠି
morgue house
ମର୍ଗ ହାଉସ
ପେଜ
ଏଟା ଗଲା ଏଇଟା ଡିସେକ୍ସନ ହଲରେ ସାର୍
यार व्हाट वी सजेस्ट ये जो विभिन्न इश्यू से माने रेज करिसेंती यार कॉपी आपन सर गला आपण एटा को पठांतु एससीबी मेडिकल कॉलेज कर सुपरिटेंडेंट then another copy to the health secretary they are to appear on the next date means 26th let them go through it ହେଲା ତାପରେ ସେମାନଙ୍କର କଣ ସଜେସନ ଆସୁଛି କେମିତି ଏ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ ଗୁଡାକ ସର୍ଟ ଆଉଟ୍ ହେଇପାରିବ ଯାହା ଆମର ଆଡଭୋକେଟ କମିଟି ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ବା ଦେଖେଇଛନ୍ତି ହାଇଲାଇଟ
23 ଟା ସାର୍ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ 23 ସାର୍ ସରି ସାର୍ ସେଇଟାରେ ଆମେ ସଜେସନ ଦେଇଛୁ ସାର୍ ଏଇଟା ହେଇଗଲେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହବ
ସେଟା ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ
ସାର୍ 23
ଏଟା ଗୋଟେ ସମ୍ ଅପ୍ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
ସାର୍ annual courts addressing extension of set for conducting inquest and provision for HI marks lighting sir andhar pura light
actually
these are your suggestion total suggestion
actually Lord, the dissections are not carried out in the evening so the dead bodies have to wait so that is one
it is to be done under the full light
yes
ordinarily day time रे थोड़ा तो सब करिवा कथा कारण आपनकर इनक्वेस्ट मध्य यदि ताकू प्रॉपर्ली मार्क न करा जीवो इनक्वेस्ट प्रिपरेशन कला बेले यदि इंजुरी मिस करी गले देन दे पॉइंट वुड बी रेज समान कहिथिबे ना जे एई जगह रे मारला आपन इनक्वेस्ट रिपोर्ट सेठी नथिबो सो एवं पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट रे मध्य माइन्यूटली मार्क न करी देले तो द अक्यूज्ड में टेक एडवांटेज जे ओरल एविडेंस गोटे आछि तो कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट करछि मेडिकल एविडेंस तेणु से इनक्वेस्ट पोस्टमार्टम बहुत गुरुत्व अच्छी तेणु से बहुत माइन्यूटली करिया पड़ो भल लाइट रे
not a single deep freezer is there जोटा डेड बॉडी आसुची इनक्वेस्ट 5टा परे हला से करियो नै
एगुडा सब फाइनल ईयर ऑलराइट वी आर जस्ट मेंशनिंग वी टेक अप दिस मैटर नेक्स्ट
सर मेडिसिन वार्ड जाइथिलु कोन सर मेडिसिन
आउ कोन लेक्चर कोन
सर गोटे कोन हेछि ना गोटे सर आईसीयू अछि कार कोन गोटे बड़ आईसीयू रे सर सेगुडा सालाइन रो तार लागि जे पार्ट लागि जे सालाइन तार माने दिस इज द माने
say ICU ward as well as general in medicine block that is new and old building sir general toilets video रे जाइछि गोटे भी कवर्ट
गोटे हल नाही
बट कॉमन पीपल बाकी जो लाइट पॉइंट गुडा का अछि और वेंटिलेटर पॉइंट नाही जोठी टैप अछि बेसिन नाही जोठी बेसिन अछि सेठी टैप नाही photographs are very lot
so we will highlight all these things in our today's order and ask the health secretary and the SCB Medical College
sir जो माने अनुष्ठान सर खरा वर्षा रे पदारे सर जो अवस्था रे सन बसचुंते हम त सजेस्ट करू जे गुटे बढ़िया सेट करंतु तेडी एसी दियंतु सन हम त बसंतु माने एकदम पूरा माने कंडीशन रे
पेज नंबर 23 आपण सब जन सब समझ कर दीजन ऑलराइट
Adamant lordship out gotte जे आइछि photos of different places से मेडिकल कॉलेज रे अदर जगह गुडा कर रोड कंडीशन
मेडिसिन ता जाइछु अन्य ओडा सर राते हेला बोले जाई पारलु नै सेटा पड़ी
सेटा ऑर्डर
पोस्टमार्टम मेडिसिन
डेटा हां एटा आज पर दी एटा हेडिंग कर देबे अपन करो SCB Medical College and Hospital Compound है ना आज पर ऑर्डर नंबर
ऑर्डर के
43
ऑर्डर
143.
Not on
143, sir.
As per order number 143 dated 5/9/2024. The Advocates Committee visited the postmortem center and
medicine
medicine ward of SCB Medical College Hospital. And they have submitted a report.
Sir, I got to destitute word. Sir, that is very important word. Sir,
And destitute word for them. And they have submitted a report along with the photographs. A copy of the report has been handed over to the Learning Council for the state, who in turn shall hand over a copy to the Superintendent of SCB Medical College Hospital, and copy is to be sent to the Health Secretary, and they are to appear through virtual mode on the next date, that is on 26th September 2024. In the report, the after highlighting different problems in the they have the committee has suggested the following. एक नंबर रू ये जो 12 number पर्यंत है ना कोट कर दें. You have it on your pen drive?
Sir,
Kindly pass on that pen drive.
This report,
sir. Yes, your lordship.
Okay. The report and the photographs of the different places of SC Medical College taken on record. It a pen drive with each individual. Incorporate. The drive with each matter be taken off on 26th of September 2020.
Yes, sir. Sir, another matter. Sir, in front of SCB Medical College, right from Mangalabag to front gate.
Okay.
Sir, se gate front re, sir, एक में huge vendors माने बसी की रास्ता एकदम अवरोध कर.
अच्छा ब्लॉक कर चुन किसे रास्ता?
एकदम सर रास्ता नहीं सर ताकू सर हमें कहला परे सर इमीडिएटली ताकू चिठी
रिमूव कर दिया.
सर पर दिन काढी देई छंती. और सर देयर इज चांस ऑफ एनक्रोचमेंट. हमें सर तम कहि छु जे सर हमें सजेस्ट समस्त कलु ए जो फ्रंट गेट ता अछि जे गेट पाखे त बैरिकेड करी के सिर्फ फुल
मंगलाबाद छकरू
एकदम मंगलाबाद छक मेन गेट जो
मेन गेट पर
एकदम सर
कैंसर
तापर सर एटा तापर सर मंगलाबाद छकरू जो देखिबे अपन सर गेट पर्यंत से गेट मोहर तो सोतले ता उठै छथि चांस अछि आसीबी. सर से मंगलाबाद पाखरु गेट पर्यंत भी सर से सर ड्रेन ऊपर सर टोटल एनक्रोचमेंट पूरा एकदम
नहीं रिमूव हेलानी ना नहीं मां
बक्तन सोदा सेउडा रिमूव होनी किंतु फ्रंट गेट पाखरे सन काढी देछि.
नहीं नहीं थोड़ा सो टोटल रिमूव होना ड्रेन ऊपर केम से माने
ड्रेन ऊपर पूरा सर
अच्छा so removal of encroachment from Mangalabag Square to Cancer Institute is जो Acharya Hariar or so on.
Acharya Hariar.
It is brought to our notice by the Advocate Committee that
before my lord takes up that order, one submission to make. If I remember correctly, and I will produce those orders also. In 2015-16, this issue had come up. There, the Advocates Committee had then visited. One of the reasons for that, those are mostly, my lords, eateries there, small eateries, mainly for the attendance of the people who come to visit the hospital, so that they can eat there. So a solution was worked out then, my lords, and the order then was that these small places where people would come and eat, they will be positioned at a distance of 50 meters to the right hand side of the main gate.
You look, find out that place.
My lord.
You remove, first of all, remove them from the drain.
Remove sir
drain ऊपर ताऊ काढंतु. Drain ऊपर काढंतु ताऊ place दियंतु कोठी आपनकर समान ये करिवे ଏବଂ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ମାନଙ୍କର ଇନଫର୍ମେସନ ପାଇଁ ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ବୋର୍ଡ ଲଗାନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ଏଇଠି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯାହା ନବା କଥା ସେଠୁ ନିଅନ୍ତୁ। ହଁ, ତେଣୁ ସେଠୁ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ହଟାନ୍ତୁ, ସେ ରାସ୍ତା କ୍ଲିୟର କରନ୍ତୁ। cannot be tolerated at all. Listen. Advocate committee reported that there are unauthorized encroachment over the drain from Mangalabag Square to so and so. And when they pointed out the same to the concerned police officials, some of the encroachment have been removed. However, the encroachments are still there. Let immediate steps be taken by the CMC authorities to remove all the encroachments over the drains from that so and so to so and so.
Mangalabag Square
and that's all. The compliance report is to be submitted by such and such date.
That institution of knowledge postgraduate institute of cancer.
Okay, সেটা ଗୋଟେ separate heading করিবে, এটা SCB র ଗୋଟେ অলগা, এটা ଗୋଟେ heading. Now the next one is waste disposal of city hospital, order number 126. Please find out that order. We এটা news item publish ହେଇଥିଲା, discharge of waste material of city hospital into Ganga Mandir pond. And we asked the Learning Council for the state, so also the Learning Council for the CMC to submit their response by way of the affidavit. Advocate committee was also requested to make a spot visit and submit a report.
Point number 7, my lords, on page 4.
Mr. Das produced that report, so and so. Okay, then one paralegal of this so and so, deeply distressed. Then Annam Patra, additional commissioner of so and so, is now in charge of so and so. Let the CMC authorities take immediate steps even before the scheduled meeting. Acha କହିଥିଲେ ଗୋଟେ meeting ହବ ବୋଲି, that no public should use fund. Acha ଏଇଟା ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିର ପାଖରେ କଣ ହେଲା ତାର ଆପଣ କଣ ନେଇଛନ୍ତି?
Additional commissioner is there.
Yes, Mr. Commissioner.
Sir,
order number 144 dated order number 126 8824 को बेस करके हमें जो ऑर्डर टा पास करथिलु 5/9/2026 रे डायरेक्शन थिला that CMC authorities to take immediate steps even before the scheduled meeting.
Sir,
no public should use the water of Ganga Mandir pond for any purpose, and no livestock gets affected by using such water. Due publicity be given inter alia, placing appropriate notice board in and around Ganga Mandir pond, cautioning the people not to use the water. Immediate steps shall be taken to remove garbage from Ganga Mandir pond within a week, and other steps as would be required to clean and purify the water shall also be taken. Steps shall also be taken to prevent further contamination of water by restricting drain flow from city hospital. Alternative arrangement is to be made for disposal of biomedical waste of city hospital. এটা फिर आपण कोन स्टेप नै चंती हम
Sir, on 6th September ମୁଁ ନିଜେ ସାର୍ ଯାଇଥିଲି, ଆମର ଟିମ୍ ବି ସବୁ ଯାଇଥିଲେ, ଆମର ସିଟି ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ଯାଇଥିଲେ, R&B ର ଏକ୍ଜିକ୍ୟୁଟିଭ ଇଞ୍ଜିନିୟର ଆସିଥିଲେ, ସିଟି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ତାଙ୍କର ସୁପରିଟେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ ଏଣ୍ଡ CGM ଥିଲେ। ଫାଷ୍ଟ ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କର ହସ୍ପିଟାଲଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିଥିଲୁ, ବୁଲିକି ଦେଖିଲୁ ସେମାନେ କେମିତି ତାଙ୍କର ୱେଷ୍ଟ ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ, ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଏଜ ୱେଲ ଏଜ ହାର୍ଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ, ସେ ସବୁ ଦେଖିଲୁ ବୁଲିକି। ସାର୍ ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିରକୁ ତାଙ୍କର କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ପାସ୍ ହଉନାହିଁ, ସେମାନେ ନିଜର ବ୍ୟବସ୍ଥା କରିଛନ୍ତି, ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ କୁ ଟ୍ରିଟମେଣ୍ଟ କରିକି ଆମର ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟି ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କୁ ଛାଡୁଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ହାର୍ଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ତାଙ୍କର ଜଣେ ଏଜେନ୍ସି ସହିତ ଟାଇପ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି, ସେ ଏଜେନ୍ସି ତାଙ୍କୁ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସାର୍ ରିସିଭ୍ କରୁଛି। ବାୟୋମେଡିକାଲ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଯେତିକି ସାର୍ ରହୁଛି, ୟା ପରେ ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କର ସେ CDM ତାଙ୍କର ଗୋଟେ ଲେଖା ବି ଆମକୁ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ସେମାନେ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ତାଙ୍କର ୱେଷ୍ଟ ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ଅର ବାୟୋମେଡିକାଲ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ସେ ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିର ପଣ୍ଡ କୁ ଛାଡୁ ନାହାନ୍ତି ବୋଲି ଏବଂ ଆମେ ନିଜେ ଦେଖିକି ଆସିଲୁ ଗଙ୍ଗା ପଣ୍ଡ କୁ କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ୱେଷ୍ଟ ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସାର୍ ଯାଉନି।
ନାଇଁ ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିରର ଫଟୋ ଆମକୁ ସେଦିନ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରେଜେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ଆମେ ଦେଖିଲୁ ତା ଦେହରେ ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ସବୁ ପଡିଛି ମାନେ ଗାର୍ବେଜ ତ ପଡିଛି ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଜିନିଷ ସବୁ ପଡିଛି ସେଦିନ ଆମେ ଦେଖିଥିଲୁ ଏବଂ ଗୋଟେ ପର୍ଟିକୁଲାର ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଟେ ଆସିଛି ସେ ବୋଧେ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସାଇଡ ରୁ ସେଇଟା ତା ଭିତରକୁ ଗଲା ଭଳିଆ ଲାଗିଲା ସେଟା କଣ ସେଇଟା
ସାର୍ ସେ ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କଥା ସାର୍ ପିକ୍ଚରରେ ଆସିଥିଲା ସେଇଟା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସାର୍ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ନୁହେଁ ସେଇଟା ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟିର ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଥିଲା ଆମର ସିଏମସି ର ସେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କୁ ଆମେ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ସେଟା ବ୍ଲକ୍ କରିଦେଇଛୁ ଆଉ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ର କୌଣସି କନେକ୍ସନ ସାର୍ ସେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ କୁ ନାହିଁ ଆଉ ଡେବ୍ରିଜ ଯୋଉ ମେଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ ଯୋଉଗୁଡା ସାର୍ ପଡିଥିଲା ଗୋଟେ ଘର ସେ ଡିମୋଲିଶ କରିକି ନୂଆ ଘର ତିଆରି କରିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଯୋଉ ପୁରୁଣା ଘର ଭାଙ୍ଗିଥିଲେ ସେ ଡେବ୍ରିଜ ଗୁଡାକ ସେ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ପକେଇଥିଲା 3ଟା ଘର ତେଣୁ ଏତଦ ବ୍ୟତୀତ ଇନ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଏରାଉଣ୍ଡ ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିର ପଣ୍ଡରେ ଯେତିକି ଆମର ସାର୍ ଥିଲା ଡେବ୍ରିଜ କିମ୍ବା ବୁସେସ୍ ଅଲରେଡି ଆମେ କ୍ଲିନ କରିଦେଇଛୁ ଡିମାର୍କେଟ ବି ସେ ଲ୍ୟାଣ୍ଡ ଆମେ କରିଦେଇଛୁ ଫର୍ଦର ଯେମିତି କୌଣସି ପ୍ରକାର ଡେବ୍ରିଜ କିମ୍ବା ଗାର୍ବେଜ କିମ୍ବା ୱେଷ୍ଟ ୱାଟର
if it is Mr. Commissioner if it is so clean we'll ask the advocates committee to verify it. Number 2 we will test the water of Ganga Mandir pond see that how pure it is if you are saying that no hospital biomedical products that is going on to that Ganga Mandir pond. Let us see that it is now whether it is contaminated or not.
Sir.
Advocate committee କୋଉ ଦିନ ଯିବେ କୁହନ୍ତୁ ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଆପଣ ମାନେ ଯାଇଥିଲେ ଆପଣ ଡେପୁଟ କରିବେ ଆଇଦର ଆପଣ ନିଜେ ଯାଆନ୍ତୁ କି ଆଉ କିଏ ଯିବେ କୋଉ ଦିନ ଯିବେ ଏଇ ସପ୍ତାହରେ କି କଣ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିକି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ପୁରା ପରିଷ୍କାର ଅଛି ସବୁ ସଫା ହେଇଗଲାଣି ତ ସେମାନେ ଆଡଭୋକେଟ୍ସ କମିଟି ଯିବେ ଏଇ ତ ପାଖରେ ଯାଇକିନି ଦେଖିକି ଆସିବେ
ସାର୍ ମାଇ ସବମିଶନ ଇଜ ଆମେ ଇନ୍ ରାଉଣ୍ଡ କ୍ଲିନ କରିଦେଇଛୁ କିନ୍ତୁ ହ୍ୱାଟ ଆବାଉଟ ଦ କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଅଫ ଦ ୱାଟର ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ତ ସେଟା ଆଗରୁ ସେଇଟା
ଆପଣ ଦିଟା ଜିନିଷ କହିଲେ ଯେ କୌଣସି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲର କୌଣସି ୱେଷ୍ଟ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ ସେଠି କୌଣସି ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଦେଇକିନି ଯାଉନି ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିରକୁ ଏଇ ଗୋଟେ କଥା ଆପଣ କହିଲେ ନମ୍ବର 1 ନମ୍ବର 2 କହିଲେ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଟା ଯାଇଥିଲା ସେଇଟା ହଉଛି ସିଏମସି ର ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଟା ତାର ଯୋଉ ପ୍ୟାସେଜ ଗୋଟେ ରହୁଥିଲା ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିରକୁ ପଡିଥିଲା ସେଇଟାକୁ ଆପଣ ବ୍ଲକ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି 2 ତୃତୀୟ ଗୋଟେ କଣ କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଚାଲିଛି ସେଇ ବାଟଟା ସେଇଟା ଯାଉଛି ଗୋଟେ ରାସ୍ତା ମଧ୍ୟ they can the advocate committee can see that picture apprise us about the
Mr. Patra, are you suggesting that till this court passed an order they were not having any biomedical waste disposal they were not having anything
ନା ସାର୍ ତାଙ୍କର ସେପଟେ ସାର୍ ବାଉଣ୍ଡରୀ ଅଛି ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ
ନା ସେ କଥା ପଚାରୁନୁ ଆମେ କୋର୍ଟ ଆମେ ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଥିଲୁ ଯେ ଯେପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଏ କୋର୍ଟ ଅର୍ଡର ପାସ୍ କଲେ ନାହିଁ ପ୍ରଥମ ଥର ପାଇଁ କଣ ଗୋଟେ ମେଡିକାଲ ବାୟୋମେଡିକାଲ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ପାଇଁ ନାଉ ଦେ ଆର୍ ଟେକିଂ ଷ୍ଟେପ୍ସ ଆଜି ଯାଏ ନଥିଲା
ନା ସାର୍ ଆଗରୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଥିଲା ସାର୍ ସେମାନେ ନିଜର ବାୟୋମେଡିକାଲ ଯୋଉ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଗୁଡାକ ସେମାନେ ନିଜେ ମ୍ୟାନେଜ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଗୋଟେ ଏଜେନ୍ସି ସହିତ ଟାଇପ୍ ହେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେମାନେ କରିଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା ସେ ନେଇ ଯାଉଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଯୋଉ ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ଯେତିକି ସାର୍ ରହୁଛି ତାଙ୍କର ୱେଷ୍ଟ ଲିକ୍ୱିଡ ୱେଷ୍ଟ ରହୁଛି ତାଙ୍କର ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ ବି ସେ ବସେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆମେ ନିଜେ ଯାଇକି ଫିଜିକାଲି
କେବେ ବସେଇଲେ ସେ ପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟ
ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା ସାର୍ ଆଗରୁ ତାଙ୍କର ଅଛି ସାର୍ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲରେ ଲଙ୍ଗ ବ୍ୟାକ୍ ସେମାନେ ମେଣ୍ଟେନ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ଏଟା
So
Pray my lords that the city hospital superintendent will also present.
all of them will the advocates committee visit karibe jetebale
rather sir amaro CMC ର ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଥିଲା ମାନେ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ର କୌଣସି କନେକ୍ସନ ସାର୍ ସେ ପଏଣ୍ଟ କୁ ନାହିଁ ରାଦର ଆମର ଯୋଉଟା ସାର୍ ପେପରରେ ଆସିଥିଲା ଅନରେବଲ କୋର୍ଟ ନୋଟିସ ଯାଇଛି CMC ର ଗୋଟେ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଥିଲା କନେକ୍ଟିଂ ଟୁ ଦ୍ୟାଟ ପଏଣ୍ଟ ସେଇଟାକୁ ଆମେ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେଇଛୁ ସେ ଯୋଉ ରେନ୍ ୱାଟର ଷ୍ଟର୍ମ ୱାଟର ଆସୁଛି ଆମର ମେନ୍ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ କୁ ପଳଉଛି ଆଉ in and around ଯେତିକି embankment ଥିଲା
ସେ ଯୋଉ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ ଥିଲା ସେଗୁଡା କଣ ହେଲା ଯୋଉ ପଡୁଥିଲା ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିର ଭିତରେ?
ସାର୍
ଆପଣ କହିଲେନି ଗୋଟେ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ ର ଗୋଟେ କଣ ସେଠି କନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ମ୍ୟାଟେରିଆଲ୍ସ ଗୁଡାକ ଭଙ୍ଗା ହେଇକିନି ତା ଭିତରେ ପଡୁଥିଲା, ସେ କଣ ହେଲା ସେଇ ଯୋଉ?
ସାର୍ ସେ ଯୋଉ ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ର ଯୋଉ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରାକ୍ଟର ସେ କାମ ନେଇଥିଲା ଓଲ୍ଡ ବିଲ୍ଡିଂ କୁ ଡିମୋଲିଶ କଲା, ସେ ଡେବ୍ରିଜ ଗୁଡାକୁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ରିମୁଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ ସେଦିନ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ମୁଁ ଦେଇଦେଲି ଇନ ପ୍ରେଜେନ୍ସ ଅଫ ସିଡିଏମ ଏଣ୍ଡ ତାଙ୍କର ହସ୍ପିଟାଲ ସୁପରିଟେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ। ତେଣୁ ସେମାନେ ଇମିଡିଏଟଲି ତାକୁ ସାର୍ ରିମୁଭ ତାପରେ
କରିଛନ୍ତି। ଆଚ୍ଛା, ଠିକ ଅଛି। ଆମ ତାମାନେ if everything is okay, then our advocate committee will visit that place and see that this water condition and whether if everything is okay and this
any date convenient to advocate committee.
all right, kebe apon visit kariyo ko dei to Katak re ko?
हाँ sir, convenient to the advocate committee. Any date.
My lord, regarding the water condition of the pond, the submission that commissioner was making, that probably water condition विषय कौन कहूଥିଲେ?
ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ water ଯୋଉ purified ଅଛି ନା ନାହିଁ ସେଟା କେମିତି ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ଯେମିତି water sample test କରୁଛନ୍ତି, so let it be tested.
Sir, my submission is there is no outlet provision in that pond. ତେଣୁ ଡିୱାଟରିଂ ର ସାର୍ ସେଠି ବିଗତରୁ ମଧ୍ୟ ଡିୱାଟରିଂ ର କୌଣସି ସ୍କୋପ ନାହିଁ, ତେଣୁ ୱାଟର ପ୍ୟୁରିଟି ଭଲ ନଥିବ ସାର୍।
ଯଦି ୱାଟର ର ଗୋଟେ ମେନ୍ ୱାଟର ସୋର୍ସ ରହିଛି କଟକ ଟାଉନ ଭିତରେ, ସେ ୱାଟର ର କଣ୍ଡିସନ ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ବୋଲି ଆପଣ କହୁଛନ୍ତି, ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ କଣ ଷ୍ଟେପ ନଉଛନ୍ତି ସେ ୱାଟର ଟାକୁ ଲୋକ ୟୁଜ କଲା ଭଳିଆ କଣ୍ଡିସନ କୁ ଆଣିବା ପାଇଁ? ଗଙ୍ଗା ମନ୍ଦିର ପଣ୍ଡ ବିଷୟରେ ଯଦି ଆପଣଙ୍କର ଧାରଣା ଅଛି, ଏଇଟା ତାର କୋଉ ଟାଇପ ର ସାଙ୍କ୍ଟିଟି ଥିଲା, ତାକୁ ଲୋକମାନେ କୋଉ ଭଳି ଭାବରେ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରୁଥିଲେ ଏବଂ ସେ ପଣ୍ଡ ର ଅବସ୍ଥା ଆଜି ଏଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଅବସ୍ଥାରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲାଣି, ଏଇଟା ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟିର ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ନୁହଁ କି ତାକୁ ସଫା କରି ଦଳ ହଉ କିମ୍ବା ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ଯୋଉ କାଦୁଅ ଏଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ସଫା କରି ତାକୁ ପ୍ରପରଲି ମେଣ୍ଟେନ କରି ତା ଦେହରେ ସ୍ୱଚ୍ଛ ଜଳ ରଖିବା, ଲୋକମାନେ ତାକୁ ବ୍ୟବହାର କରିବା ଉପଯୋଗ ହେଇପାରିବ, ଏଇଟା କଣ ମ୍ୟୁନିସିପାଲିଟିର ଦାୟିତ୍ୱ ନୁହଁ? ଆପଣ କଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ତା ସେ ବିଷୟ? ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଆପଣ କହିଦଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଇଟା ତାକୁ କିଛି ସ୍କୋପ ନାହିଁ, ତେଣୁ ସେ କେବେଳେ ଭଲ ନଥିବ କଣ ଲୋକ ତା ଦେହରେ ଗାଧେଇକିନି ସେ ପାଣି ବ୍ୟବହାର କରି ପଶୁ ପକ୍ଷୀ ପିଇକିନି ମରିବେ?
ସାର୍ ମୁଁ ଜିଏମ ୱାଟରଙ୍କ
କରନ୍ତୁ, କାମ କରନ୍ତୁ, ସେ ୱାଟର କ୍ଲିନ କରନ୍ତୁ। ଆପଣ ଯଦି if you are telling like that, it is being watched by everybody.
Sir,
what you are submitting, it is watched by everybody, and take steps immediately. Look on. This is under the heading of water disposal of city hospital. Sorry, waste disposal of city hospital. As per the order number so and so, এটা দেখি লিখিবে। In the status report submitted by the Land Council for the CMC, the report dated 2/9/2024 of the Chief District Medical and Public Health Officer Cuttack has been annexed, wherein it is indicated that a team visited on 6/9/2024 in presence of Assistant Engineer R&B, City Engineer of CMC, Deputy Commissioner Land, so and so, and they have stated like this, so and so. এটা जो 1, 2, 3, 4 କରାଯାଇଛି, it is specifically mentioned that waste disposal of city hospital is not draining into the Ganga Mandir pond near to city hospital. Stop. The commissioner, appearing through virtual mode, submitted that he has already instructed some garbage, which are the construction material placed by the contractor to be removed immediately. And he submitted that the water of the Ganga Mandir might not be that clean for the purpose of use of the public. And he assures that effective steps shall be taken immediately to clean the Ganga Mandir fund so that the people, also the livestock, can use the same. A compliance report relating to the action taken shall be submitted to this court on such and such date. Place this matter on such and such. Yes, that is for that city hospital. No, I'll take down another thing, that advocates committee shall visit that Ganga Mandir pond on a particular date, which is to be that is to be in presence of the hospital authorities. So also the members of the officers of the CMC. Now, okay, we wanted some affidavit to be filed by the IICs. Is that affidavit ready?
By next day.
Okay. So we are not passing any order, you just file an order. That's all.
Boxdrum matter, since last 3 dates it is being adjourned. Can it be taken up at the next sitting? That's Satarvajar. That.
Parking, that is to be taken up. If you go through the orders, I think it is either on 26th or somewhere. Each for each item se ame date douchu. Tenu aji jetiko matter thila aji ame take up kolu. तो आपनकर पार्क ये जो पार्क ये गुड़ाक तो पार्किंग गुड़ाक जो vehicles parking, that is there. I think it is 26. Please verify it.
Lordship gote rohigala. Order number 147 ta rohigala Lordship. Order number 147 ta aji ko thila.
What does it
appear? Wireless fencing.
Wireless fencing.
In
fact, my lord had taken this up last time also, but this is basically what I had given my lord, a repeat of what I had done last time. Page 5.
ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଆଜିକାର ଅର୍ଡର ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି କଣ ଆପଣ ଦେଖିଲେ କଣ
ସେଟା ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ସେମାନେ କଣ କରିଛନ୍ତି ମାତୃଭୂମି ଠାରୁ 50 ମିଟର ପୂର୍ବ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ କରିଛନ୍ତି ୱାଟର ରିସୋର୍ସ ଡିପାର୍ଟମେଣ୍ଟ। ସେଥିରେ ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ଦିଟା ସେମାନେ ଯୋଉ ମଝିରେ ଦିଟା
ଆପଣ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି
କେନାଲର ମଝିରେ ଯୋଉ ଇଏ ଗୁଡା ବ୍ରିଜ ରେ ଦିଟା କରିଛନ୍ତି, ସେଟା ହଉଛି R&B ର, ସେଟା ସେମାନେ କରିନାହାନ୍ତି।
In fact, it is twofold. That means the both sides of the canal, Talabanda canal, starting from Jabra Square to Mathurabhavan Square, both sides it has been done. But in the intervening, there are 8 bridges. In the bridge, there are out of 8 bridges, only 2 bridges has been covered with fencing. Lordship. 1 touch.
2.1. Where acha eta so we'll take note it. ଏ ଯୋଉଡାକ ନାହିଁ ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଦେଖିଲେ ତ ଏଗୁଡାକ ଆପଣ immediately take steps
Make your skill accompanied with us.
This should be done by iron.
Awareness fencing ର ଯୋଉ ଅଛି ସେମାନେ ଆଜି ଗୋଟେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଆଡଭୋକେଟ କମିଟି, ତା ଦେହରେ 2.1 ରେ ସେମାନେ ଏଇଆ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି, 8 ଏଫିସିଏନ୍ସି ଟା ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଏବଂ ଏଟା କେବେ ଆମେ ଆଣିବା ଏବଂ ତାକୁ ସେ ବସେଇବେ ସେ awareness fencing ଗୁଡାକ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଏଇ ଜାଗାରେ କହିଲେ ନା କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି तो ସେମାନେ ଭିଜିଟ୍ କରିବାକୁ କୁହାଯାଇଥିଲା ଯେ ରିପୋର୍ଟ ଆସିଲା ଯେ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟ୍ ହେଇନି ଗୋଟେ somebody filed an affidavit that it is complete wire mesh fencing. But I think it was told to us that it is not complete.
Both sides of the canal it is complete, but the bridges have to be fenced.
Bridges are in
That is what
and this is
so we'll take up the bridge.
କାହିଁକି ନା ଆପଣ ଯଦି ସେଠି ବ୍ରିଜ ଟାକୁ ଯଦି ନଦେବେ ତାହେଲେ ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ପର୍ପସ ପାଇଁ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯୋଉ ଅଳିଆ ସେଟା ପକେଇଦେବେ ତ ସେଟା ନେସେସରୀ ନା ଆପଣ ଲେଖିଛନ୍ତି ପୁରା 6ଟା ସେଇ 6ଟାକୁ ଆପଣ ଇଏ କରନ୍ତୁ
ସେଟା ଲେଖିଛି sir.
R&B division 1. So they have to carry out. We are giving you some time to complete that work as well. Mr. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ what we are proposing ଯୋଉ existing committee ରେ to reduce the workload, if what we are suggesting it जे पूजा कमिटी बा जो रेसिडेंट कमिटी अछंती सेमाने जदी प्रपोज करंती एडवोकेट जणे जणे they will also coordinate the advocates in the list. ଆପଣଙ୍କର ମନେକର ଆପଣ ଗୋଟେ ପ୍ୟାନେଲ ରେ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ୱାର୍ଡ ନମ୍ବର 39 କି 38 ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, let us say that he is not cooperating. ଆପଣ ଏଇ ଯୋଉ କୁହାଇଥିଲା ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ୱାର୍ଡ ରୁ ସେଟା କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କରିଦେଲେ ସବୁ
କରିଛି ଆସ୍ତେ ଆସ୍ତେ ସେମାନେ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି। ନାଇଁ ସାର୍, ପୂଜା କମିଟି ମୋ ପାଖରେ ଲିଷ୍ଟ ବି ଅଛି, ମାନେ 170ଟା ପୂଜା କମିଟି ଏଣ୍ଟାର କଟକ ଭିତରେ। ସେ ପୂଜା କମିଟି ବାଲାଙ୍କୁ ସେ ଲିଷ୍ଟରେ ଟେଲିଫୋନ କରିକି ତାଙ୍କ ନାଁ ଅନୁସାରେ ବି କରିହବ। ସାର୍ ଆମ ପାଖରେ କର୍ପୋରେଟର ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି, 59 ର ପୂଜା କମିଟି ଲିଷ୍ଟ ଅଛି, ଖାଲି ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ କମିଟିଟା ନଥିଲା। ସାର୍ ଯଦି ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ କମିଟି ସାର୍ ଠିକ ଅଛି ସାର୍, ସେଟା କଣ
ଯାହା ବି ଆସିବ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ରୁଟ ମାନେ ଆପଣ ହେଇକି ଆସିବ।
ସାର୍ ଯୋଉ ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ କମିଟିଟା ସାର୍, ସେ ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ କମିଟି ଆକ୍ଚୁଆଲି ମୋର ଟିକେ ନଲେଜ ନାହିଁ ସାର୍। ମୁଁ କେବଳ ସାର୍ ପୂଜା କମିଟି, ୱାର୍ଡ କମିଟି ଏଗୁଡା ସବୁ ଏକାଠି କରିଥିଲି ସାର୍। ରେସିଡେନ୍ସ କମିଟିଟାକୁ ସାର୍ କଲେକ୍ଟ କରିକି ଏଟା ସିଡିଏରେ ସାର୍ ବେଶୀ ସେଇଟାକୁ ସାର୍।
କାରଣ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ କୋଉ ଆଡୁ ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ରଖିଛନ୍ତି, ସପୋର୍ଟ ଫର ସମ ରିଜନ he did not respond ବା ତାର କଣ କାମ ହେଲା ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ହେଲା, ତେଣୁ ସେଇ ଯୋଉ ଆର ବ୍ୟକ୍ତିଙ୍କର ନାଁ ଯଦି ଆମେ ଆଣିପାରିବ ତାହେଲେ ସେମାନେ ଆସିଷ୍ଟ କରିବେ ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ,
ବେଟର ହବ
ମାନେ ଇଜି ହେଇଯିବ ଏବଂ ଜାଣିବା ପାଇଁ
କାମଟା
ସେଇଆ ହିଁ ତ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ। ତେଣୁ ଆମେ ସେଇ ଟାଇପ ର ଗୋଟେ କରୁଛୁ ଯେ ସେମାନେ ଯଦି କିଛି ଦିଅନ୍ତି ଆକ୍ସେପ୍ଟ କରିବେ ଏବଂ ତାକୁ ଭେରିଫାଏ କରି ରୁଟେଡ କରିବେ ଯେମିତି କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ ସେଟା ହିଁ କରିବେ।
ସାର୍ ଭଲ ହବ ସେଟା।
He had come, my lord had directed for the appointment of the commissioner to Cuttack municipality. The government had instructed that it will be done in 4 months. He 4 weeks, sorry, my lord. The learned GA has just gone to discuss with the learned AG if we can expedite that. He just informed me and went.
Not only regarding the commissioner,
my lord.
We also wanted the DCP and vice chairman CDA.
My lord, my lord.
All these three,
all the 3 posts have to be filled up. They can't go on this ad hocism. How long it will go? There is no accountability, Mr. Naik. Kindly look into it. Kindly impress upon the concern of this court so that he can ask the. You can convey the concern of this court to the learned advocate general. I'll do.
Sir, Aji paper cutting dochi.
Yes, Mr. Man.
Chief Secretary may be directed to
we are conscious of the parts of the court, Mr. Man. We need not be reminded.
सर जो ହେଇଛି ଯୋଉଟା ବିଜୁ ପଟ୍ଟନାୟକ ସାର୍ ଛକ ଯୋଉ ପାର୍କଟା ସେ ସାର୍ 27 କୋଟି ଟଙ୍କା ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ ହେଲା।
We are taking it upon 26th ରେ ପାର୍କ ର ସବୁ ଗୁଡା
Before my lords rise, my lords, that issue I wanted to my lords make a submission. If my lords will see in front of the High Court, there's still vendors there. They had been removed, but because the alternate arrangement was not, is still in progress, we could not have left them helpless. So they are still there until that alternate arrangement is made. Then they will be High Court सामने ଅଛନ୍ତି Colgate school ପାଖରେ ବସିଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ଭିଡ଼ ହଉଛି. Similarly in the medical what my lords have directed, ସେ ଯେତିକି ଦୋକାନ ସେଠି ଅଛି ଖାଇବା ଦୋକାନ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକାଲି ସେଗୁଡାକ ସବୁ ଉଠା ଦୋକାନ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଅର୍ଡର ହେଇଥିଲା that my lord the court was then my lord conscious of the fact that ସେଗୁଡା ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ଉପରେ ହେଇଛି ତେଣୁ the cabins were removable ସେ cabin ଗୁଡାକ ହଟେଇକିରି ସେଠୁ ଡ୍ରେନ୍ ସଫା କରି ହେଇଥାନ୍ତା. But that was the whole idea my lords why they were asked and directed to be removed to 50 meters from the main gate so that there is no obstruction. Now if my lord the current scheme of the new hospital that is now being constructed ସେଠୁ ଆଉ ରାସ୍ତା ନାହିଁ ଉପରକୁ ଯିବାକୁ that road is permanently blocked. So there is no traffic as such going through that passage engineering school field ଉପରକୁ ଉଠୁଥିଲା ଆମେ ଆଗରୁ ସେଠି ଆଉ ସେ ରାସ୍ତା ନାହିଁ that road is gone. It block ହେଇଗଲା permanently. So until what my submission humble submission is unless we make alternative arrangements immediately for these vendors to ply their way somewhere ଯେତିକି ଲୋକ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଶୋଉଛନ୍ତି ସେଠି ବା attendant ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ହଠାତ୍ to my lord may kindly give me some time so that I will discuss and ସେ ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ 2 or 3 weeks my lord
ସେ order ଟାକୁ ଟିକେ ଏମିତି କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ modify କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯେ Mr. Nayak has assured to find out an alternative also for those vendors for the placement of the vendors who are carrying on the business.
Why I submit to my lords because the people coming to the SCB Medical College from various corners of the state from BPL usually from those categories बहुत लोग if they are now forced to go to the hotels in Mangala they cannot afford it. That was the issue in fact that was paramount in the court's mind then, which is why I thought my lords I will make that submission.
We are asking you to find out an alternate place
again
for where these persons
again
who are now on that particular
stretch
space so they are to carry out the business. We are granting you time because but since they are on the that drain has been reported by the advocate committee, it should be expedited.
It's expedited. That drain, if may that drain that is there because of these people, there has never been a waterlogging problem there. So my presumption, my lords, is that say dukan uthi ki safa korchundi. But despite that, what I will discuss is if they can be removed from there and taken to an alternative place. I'll do that.
So I could suggest that issue was there during our visit. So because these attendants depend on these vendors. Some arrangement must
arrangement
make your concern into may pray that Bajar may be shifted to the coming day because last 3 dates it could not be had because government has to respond the same. So far the Bajar Chhatra Bajar to Matru Bhavan is concerned.
The order number 77, my lord. Order number 77.
Nothing more. We can take